So we started our last game. So we started our last game with the end of the big battle, but the beginning of another battle with a statue. It was the statue of Talos. The statue had come alive and animated after you defeated the Herald of Talos, snapped his neck, which infuriated Talos, and he activated the statue to smush you guys. During the battle, though, suddenly everyone was engulfed with these ribbons of energy as this voice, a female god voice, says out loud, "Gods cannot interfere in Celestial," and the statue just exploded. After that, you had a little visit from Titty. Again, Geo just kind of shrugs him off, and he left. You made your way to. Actually, wait. There's more than that. After the battle, we had Geo had his Tarbin's instrument, and then when he found out that Tarbin had a little crush on him, he threw it away, and then soon realized later on that instrument was in fact a instrument of the bards.
It wasn't a little crush, he was infatuated.
Yes, he was infatuated.
Incredible.
The group then traveled to Waterdeep, where you went to Alva. What's her name? Yep. Elva Silvatore's house to reclaim the prize of bringing back her son, but you only had a piece of him, and she kind of broke down and was crying, and you asked her for 1,000 gold pieces to bring back her son, but she wasn't willing to pay the 1,000 plus 700 to bring back her son. Those nobles are just kind of fucked up. So Geo made a deal with one of them that she will still pay the 700. You'll bring back her child, because I believe Geo wanted to get into the party that she can now throw with her son back. What else? Did I miss anything noteworthy?
No.
Oh, yeah, I think.
No,
Rendar's intelligence increased to 19.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
important to me.
Yeah. Rendar, yes. He became what the orcs all said he was going to be, the smartest orc of them all. So I guess the prophecy turned out to be true. I'm surprised no one put that together, that they were always saying you were going to be the wisest of us and the most feared and all that stuff, and now it happened. So Rendar is a genius. And let me put you on the map. So, yeah, we're in Waterdeep. You just left the noble's house. What do you guys do?
Or bring her kid back.
We have to go get a diamond still, right? I don't think we've done that.
Mm-mm. You have not? Nope.
Nope. So let's go to the jewelry store.
Yeah.
All right. So this will be a different jewelry store since...
Yeah, not the one we tormented.
Yeah, poor woman. This is someone new for Geo to torment.
All right, I'll just go with this. All right. So you make your way through Waterdeep. Of course, you can find a jewelry shop here. This one's called Kethel's Jewelry. When you walk in, there's a young female human named Kethel. She is She's sitting behind the counter right now, and you just hear her kind of murmuring to herself. And then when she sees you, oh, welcome! Welcome to Kethel's Jewels. How can I help you?
There's a couch inside a store. That's pretty.
Did I
that's
say
pretty
couch?
Swank. Did you? I think you said couch.
I thought I said she was behind. I don't remember now. I thought I said behind the bar. Like,
I was like, pretty swanky place.
I mean, it is a jewelry store.
Some of those high-end stores have like the little like lounge
Yeah,
chairs and
lounge.
shades in them.
I think Tiffany's actually serves champagne.
I wouldn't know.
That makes sense.
Not rich
I'll never
enough.
be that rich, but that sounds
Yeah.
like it's right.
I think the one in New York does, anyways.
Oh, well, of course.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
She says, oh, I'm doing well. Things are great.
Wonderful. Glad to hear. Anyways, we need a diamond.
Oh, of course. And she says, I have some over here. And she starts to point at some diamonds. I mean, this is like the Renaissance time. So in my mind, I can't stop thinking like they're in the display cases. But it's probably not that fancy. So she pulls open a box and slides it open. And there's some diamonds inside. She goes, how about this one? She shows you one.
No, my dear. The one we see is rather expensive.
Oh, she kind of looks through. She goes, how expensive are you talking? And she pulls up another one. It looks like it's 600. She goes, like this one?
A roughly market value of 1,000 Waterdeep gold crowns, or just 1,000 gold pieces, for the layman.
She says, oh, I might have one of those in the back. Does it have to
Please.
be one piece?
It would have to be one whole rock or mineral.
All right, give me a second, please. And she kind of gets up and walks in the back. She stumbles in there for a couple minutes and comes back out. And she, in fact, has a diamond. She goes, "Will this do? It's. There's a crack in it, but it's definitely 1,000 gold pieces."
I pull out my glasses and I'll look it over. I have no idea how to inspect jewels, but I'll pretend to.
Is there any sort of security? Like, is it just her?
Well, I
Okay,
didn't.
what's stopping us from just taking this?
The city? I don't know.
I'm sure there's city guards
Yeah.
closer by. In the book.
No, I'm just saying, like, she just walked away from everything that's out.
I mean, she would have locked up her
Grindar.
box, locked her box back up in the back. So, I mean, yeah, there's not really guards in the shop at the moment, but she.
Look, unfortunately, Shauna DC'd. I'll wait for her to come back.
Okay. So, wait for who?
Shauna, she disconnected.
Oh,
And Ava's the one who does the spell, so.
yeah.
Well, I guess we're waiting just in case I get disconnected. I'm supposed to have some thunderstorms rolling in the next hour.
Really, I love thunderstorms.
Oh my god. Oh,
What?
Look, the worst weather ever.
No, they're awesome.
So depressing and gray.
The thunder and lightning. When I was a kid,
Nah.
I used to put a blanket around my neck as a cape and go out there and let it flap in the wind. It was fun. I love
That
it.
was pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
Jeez, one of the coolest thunderstorms I was part of, it was our town central electric plant got hit by lightning like 3 times and totally fried it. We were out power all night,
They don't
and it was
have-
basically the entire town was pitch black all night.
They don't have
like-
lightning rods that help with that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like either overloaded or something, but yeah, they fried it. They got back up and working like less than 24 hours. Like they said, buy new equipment or get equipment from backup. So what damage wasn't that bad, but oh my god, I never seen dark like that. It was pitch black.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I can see why our cave ancestors feared the dark as much as they do.
I still remember the blackout of what was it, 2003 or some shit. Like the whole eastern seaboard just went fucking black, and you could see the Milky Way.
Yeah, I remember that. It was in the summer. You're talking about the summertime?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that because of a power plant in Canada?
it was. Yeah, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Sorry, my Discord dropped and I couldn't get it back for a second.
It's fine. All right. I'll look at the diamond with the crack. I'll inspect it thoroughly before I show it to Ava. How's this? Good enough? There's a crack.
Does it look like it would be?
Give me a perception or investigation.
I'm on perception. Whichever you think.
Whichever you want. It's up to you.
I mean, God, it's gonna be perception. I'm an idiot otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense for perception for you.
Alrighty.
Yeah. You look at it and it looks like it will do.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Wonderful. We'll take it.
Oh, her eyes kind of light up. Oh, thank you.
Now, my dear. Pardon me. We don't have exactly the monetary value, but I can give you. I'm going to reach into Crankle's portion, or the one he parted with us. I'm going to take out the 300. Actually, I'll take out the... No. I don't want to get ripped off. I'll take out 300. And then I'll take out the Black Pearl, if nobody minds. That's worth 700. It's not magical, right? We all kind of like just looked it over and everything. No, it's not.
Oh.
All right. And I'll place the Black Pearl down for her to inspect, and I'll place the 300 gold pieces in front of her.
Okay.
She'll be worth a lot of money, my dear.
And she says...
If anything, you're getting the better deal.
Let me see. So yeah, she looks them over. This pearl. Just want to make sure. You said it was a black one, right?
Yeah, the Black Pearl.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so she looks them over, and she takes her time looking at the pearl. She's more focused on that, obviously, and she kind of looks at it and she says, "Okay, I could do that."
Wonderful, wonderful. Now then, we shall be going, no?
Yeah, she takes the pearl and the gold, puts the little diamond in a little baggie, and hands it to you.
I hope you do business here again.
She says, "Please come back if you ever need anything.
Anything?
Anything with jewelry."
Oh. What a buzzkill. Anyways, goodbye.
All right. Weird.
Oh, wait, mail.
I'm gonna look back real quick. Do you have an alleyway, perhaps?
She says there's plenty of alleyways in Waterdeep.
Wonderful. We'll use yours.
For what?
Nothing. Nothing important. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Just don't do any funny business.
Rest assured, my lady, it is not funny. It will be very painful.
She just kind of gives a weird
For him,
look.
at least.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so you come out of the store, you do your little right and right, and there is a little thin alleyway with sewer water kind of like trickling down the
Ew.
center of it.
No. Two things. One, I'm gonna need 10 minutes first to make sure that the chunk of person that we have is actually the kid, because I don't want to spend $1,000 on some random stranger.
What's a dollar?
Gold, not dollars. What's a dollar? It's northern currency.
Of course.
Let's make it this way down here.
Of course
Yep.
it is.
How you gonna check?
I can ask a god.
I was gonna
Usually
say,
how
are
I
you
get
gonna
my shit sold.
fingerprint him?
Her grandfather.
Yeah, I can just ask a god. They're usually pretty good at getting answers. So I just need 10 minutes to set up. And I'll ritual cast commune if we're not disturbed.
You don't have Speak with the Dead?
You need a head for that. Like, you need a mouth.
Yeah, I forgot you guys talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, so you could have a severed head and it would be fine.
Yeah.
But you'd need a mouth.
So...
Now, technically, could you cast like magic mouth on this and then have it talk? I don't.
I don't think
wanna
that
know.
would work,
Sounds
yeah.
gross.
That's kind of funny, though.
That sounds crossing the stream territory.
What if you had a head but the jaw was ripped off?
I can see that working.
I think if
Oh,
we...
you know the
No,
jaw
I
work?
just
Let's see. What is it?
I don't know how much it.
much.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna see.
It'd probably be gargled a little bit without the top, but you would get
Yeah.
sound.
Oh.
It must
I
still
mean-
have a mouth and can't be undead.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, so speak with that will not work. So I will just ask God
Okay.
as you do.
You ritual cast.
I will take 10 minutes and set out the incense and the holy water and all that good shit.
What's everybody else doing while she's doing this? Oh, Geo?
I'll do my inspiring leader shtick.
Crankle?
I believe he was just looking, just kind of looking out in the alleyway, the mouth of it. He doesn't really want to pay attention to this, and just praying that this is the actual right kid.
Yeah, what is Rendar doing?
Yeah, he's like at like the mouth of the alleyway, just making sure no one comes in to interrupt, and just move along.
Yeah, people are walking by, but no one looks down this alleyway, surprisingly. And you cast your spell. You appear again in front of the holy symbol of Torm. Speak, child.
Is this body part we have here a piece of the Silver Tor child?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
You just you're like, I don't know. That was it. You guys
He's
got
rolling
any more
he's
questions? Do
rolling
you
it.
want to ask God?
He's rolling his eyes. Oh my god, you guys call me for this shit? Are you serious? Just gonna hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Just gonna slam it.
Anything else you guys want to ask?
How's Sherry? Is he doing all right?
Oh, so I asked that one before. I like kind of side eye Rendar, like it's not good. It's not good.
I can ask again if you want. Maybe he's doing better today.
Go for it. I wish to know.
All right. How is Costa hanging in?
Doesn't have to
No,
be
wait,
a
it's
yes
a
or
yes or no
no.
question.
Yeah.
Is Costa doing all right? Is Costa okay?
There's a dramatic pause. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm talking to Torm, the one who put Costa down there. Oh god. Do we have your permission to attempt to save him?
There's there's like a long pause. And then what's the one if it can't give a yes or no? Is it just nothing?
I'm sorry.
It'll
I
just
didn't
say
quite get that.
unclear.
Unclear.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try again later. Unclear. That's not helpful. Okay.
You suddenly have
All right,
a
well, I
flash.
guess that's it.
You suddenly have like a little flash memory of being back at Leland and you hearing that voice saying, "Gods may not interfere."
Ah, right. Okay. So, Torm won't like smite our asses if we go to free him, but also like all of my magic comes from him. So if
So-
he's displeased with what we're doing,
Well, you
Can
asked
just go.
him if he can like almost sanction it, and that's why gods cannot interfere.
oh, I meant for like permission. Like, are you
yeah,
gonna be
that's
real
the
pissed
thing.
if we go do it?
He can't answer because
Okay,
it
yeah,
would
yeah, yeah,
influence your decision.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Gods. Okay.
Yep, and then you come back to where you were.
Excellent news.
Hannah,
Mostly.
please. It's grandfather you're speaking of.
Yeah, it is, which makes this just much weirder. Anyway, Silvator boy, good to go. Costa, not great.
Well,
We
hurry
can
up.
try to go rescue
Well,
him.
Chop, chop.
All
We'll-
right.
we'll get to
Well,
Costa later.
okay,
We'll get to Sherry
so-
later.
Part 1, about the spell, it does take an hour to cast. And quite frankly, I don't want to sit in this gross alleyway. Do you want to go back to the Silvator place? I feel like they'd be more impressed with your deeds if they, were right there when their boy came back.
Fine.
I'm just saying, if you want to be the little showy hero that you're being for them, then I feel like, them seeing their boy come back from the dead. would
If
be
we must.
pretty good.
If we
She
must.
makes a good point. Also, I just want to add that it's super stressful playing a high intelligence character.
It's what? Super stressful for what?
Like trying to be smart.
Well,
Intelligence?
I mean-
because you at least in intelligence you can fake it because you can just roll stuff. Playing high wisdom characters sucks when you're a dumbass because I just want to do dumb shit, but my
Yeah,
character's
you can
smarter
just play dumb, like I do a lot of the times. If you don't want to do anything.
I just feel like I should be adding something.
Not that
to
I'm
the
saying I'm
conversation.
smart, but yeah.
No, I love it. You
well,
can be the silent smart type if that's still your character.
well, yeah. Well, Rendar gained experience, but not academic intelligence. Well, he's smart, but I don't think any of your forefathers ever went to school.
Oh, that's true. No, yeah, it's mostly
Yeah.
like outdoor shit. Okay. No.
Outdoors.
All right. Cool.
Well, also I feel like your capacity to learn has grown. So if you tried to learn something new, it'd be faster. But your actual knowledge hasn't. Just
You
your
should be
ability
like-
to retain it.
You should be like, oh, this reminds me of my great 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 grandfather when he and his adventurer friends went out.
That'd be awesome. Just like
All right.
having
All right.
memories.
Yeah.
I remember when my great 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 grandfather did this. You'd be like, what? That's awesome. All right. So where do you guys head? You head off to the Salvatore house.
Yes.
All right. So you make your way to the Salvatore house. I'm trying to think of what time it was. Are we saying late afternoon now ish?
Probably, yeah.
And you get there. There is the guard at the gate. You approach. He does recognize you, and he kind of stands to attention. And do you have business here?
Derek, open the gates, Derek. We have business. We're here to bring back their boy.
He says, "I cannot do that. They are not home."
Oh wow, how bloody convenient. Fine, you know what?
They
We'll
want
do
their
it here.
boy resurrected in a dirty alleyway, or do they want him resurrected in their house?
No, we'll do it here in the front. We'll do it here, outside of the gates, in front of the front fucking lawn.
He just stares and looks at you.
Alright, step aside. Everyone, clear the path.
When are they gonna be back?
He says
Like, is this or like, are they gonna be back soon?
they are preparing the festivities.
Renda, please remember when you burp, close your mouth. Say excuse me.
So,
Manners?
Mr. Guard, is there like a shack we can just use? I mean, the kid's gonna come back naked. I highly doubt you want him naked in front of the street.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's looking like, but I can't let anyone on the property.
Oh, for all we
Can
know,
you
though.
message them? Could I message them? I'm gonna message them. Should I message them?
Message them.
It's probably best. Yes.
All right. I will cast. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I was about to say, unless the sun is a rather infamous exhibitionist.
I
Could be
do
fun.
have plate armor that we could give him.
No, we're not going to do that. First of all, it's very expensive. You can sell that.
I just imagine this scrawny little kid coming back and we just throw plate armor.
Crush him.
And then it kills him.
Uh,
Guys, I can't breathe in this. Yeah, you can. No, I can't. So, what do you say when you cast message?
so I'll cast sending. Where is it? It's just a description because I think. Sorry, my internet's being slow as per usual.
25 words.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Hold up. I'm just gonna count out words.
2 comes after 1.
I'm gonna fucking smack you. Here to resurrect your son. Would prefer to use your home instead of the streets. Feel like he and you would prefer that as well. Let me know.
And they can respond in the same amount of words?
Yeah.
She will say, I am not comfortable with you in my house without me there. Can't you use Geo's estate?
I'll reiterate that to the group.
Does
So
he
what?
care about this kid?
She out buying party favors?
Apparently, why can't she just fucking rush home? This is her kid.
Apparently she doesn't care as much for her son as we do.
Yeah, and I don't give half a shit, so that's saying something.
Well, off to my parents.
All right.
The irony of this, I do not remember that word.
Irony.
Yeah, irony. This is funny because you guys took so long to say me probably why he got eaten.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you say? I missed.
Oh, taking so long to save him.
Oh.
Play one.
Yeah. I mean,
You should
yeah, that's
be grateful we're saving him at all. I don't care.
it's funny because I think, yeah, instead of going to save him the day you guys arrived or something, you just went off and you went off and went to Rendar's
Baby
place.
mama's.
Yeah, baby mama's place, and that's why he got killed.
Quite frankly, I'm not emotionally invested in
Oh yeah,
this
I
child, so
know.
it's fine.
It was just kind of
Okay.
funny.
Well, then again, we could just do it right here. I have small clothes for him.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be pissed if we resurrected their kid on a dirty street.
And wouldn't you want time to butter up the kid and make him your lackey?
I mean, that's true. We can, the whole walk back, just be, oh, saving you, blah, 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 blah. We did all these deeds to save your ass, that I'd be super grateful and talk us up to. I don't really care, Giovanni. This is your thing. You let us know what you want to do. I'm just here to cast them.
I got
games,
paid.
so.
Manipulation of the youth just isn't as fun anymore when you're this old. It's too easy. Fine, we'll do it.
Yeah, but he's rich.
Yes, and so are we, technically.
I have
Not
a
me,
lot
I
of
kept-
gold.
Yeah, I got nothing. I keep spending all my shit on diamonds.
Alright, well, let's go to my parents' house. Or rather, my
Alright.
house, technically. I want to bloody bought it.
So what did they say? Didn't she say something about your parents being the new nobles in town? Something like that? I
I
heard
don't.
something like
I
that,
don't
right?
think he shared that with you guys though. It was only
Oh,
in front
right.
of
Okay,
Rendar.
okay. Yep. Okay, right.
You were slumming it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
go,
were
let's
drinking in the
go.
streets.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Mama, I'm coming home.
You make your
Yeah.
way to the house. The door is locked.
Of course it is. I'll use my key.
Okay. Yeah, you start to fondle the door with the key, but then the door opens. You hear it unlock on the opposite side. There is a man standing there. He's wearing a butler outfit. And he opens the door and says, "May I help you?"
I want to sort of squint at him and then look left and right. You are?
He says, "I am the butler."
A butler for the
And,
Arabia family.
Who are you?
Oh, my dear, I am the man of the house, Giovanni.
Oh, you're Giovanni? And he pulls out 2 envelopes and he hands them to you. And he says, "These are for you." And do you take them?
Yeah.
All right, so when you take them, he says, "Excuse me," and he steps down the front steps and starts to walk down the street.
Wonderful. And I go in.
I don't like where it's going.
That's
Mm-mm.
never good.
I'll step inside and just quickly, come in, come
All
in.
right. When you step inside the
that's all I
house, it is empty. There is a chair and a small table there, but all the other furniture is gone.
Oh, they moved to a nicer place, didn't they?
But
That's
I'll
my
quickly
guess.
unfurl the letters, like, what the hell's going on here?
The first, when you open up, let me see. All right, so when you open up the second one, you see it is a note from your mother. It says, "Dear Geo."
Would you like me to read it?
No, I'm just giving this to you out of my head. So it says, "Dear Geo, we no longer need this property. Do as you will with it."
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, what about the first one?
You open up the second one, the first one, and it is the invitation from the Silvertors, and it says the Silvertor welcome home sun party in a sense, and then it says
So fast.
yeah, and it says it gives a location of a hunting lodge like right outside of Waterdeep. And it says will be held there, and then on the bottom it says, "Thank you so much, Geo, for what you have done."
Alright, thank you. I'm gonna hesitate for a second, pull back out the second letter. The one from my mother. I'll turn it back and forth, and is there an address? Like a return address or something?
There is
Right.
not.
Oof, that's cold.
Oof.
I see what's going on here. My back is turned to the rest of the group. That man,
Is it good news?
that man has finally poisoned them against me. I'm gonna crush the letter in just crumple it in my fist. He shall pay. Anyways, we can do it over here. Apparently, my family abandoned me. My father turned them against me, and I shall kill him now.
Okay, there's a discussion to be had here, but now's not the time for it. But we'll talk.
Oh yes, and the party invitation is to a hunting lodge outside Waterdeep, somewhere.
Bougie. All right.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
Wait.
Uh.
These fancy people want us to go out to a hunting lodge?
Apparently so.
I'm
Oh,
sure it's one of those like really high end ones. It's more like a retreat. Either that or we're all gonna be killed out there. But you know.
You know, I should have asked Jeeves for a return address. Damn.
I can track him down if you like.
Yes, please hunt him down, please. Bring him here physically.
All right. And Crinkle runs outside and he starts tracking this guy down.
Oh, Rendar, be a dear and help Fingal with that.
Yeah, Brenner will follow Crackle.
He will cast locate creature. And since he saw the butler, he knows who he is.
I'm trying to think how fast you would walk with if it's beyond 1,000 feet. I guess it is pretty far, 1,000 feet.
He just speed walks away.
Yeah.
Just breaks into a sprint.
There's no way he can outrun 30.
No,
1,000
not
feet
that
in less than
fast.
that minute.
Okay, so yeah, you cast the spell. You know he's in the direction north.
And Crinkle heads that way.
All right. So while they're searching for the guy, what is Geo doing?
I'm going to annoy Ava with my poems as she casts the resurrection spell.
All right. So
I am a captive audience, I guess.
you have no choice. So
Just put my feet up on the table. So am I as the rich whose blessed key can bring him to his sweet locked up treasure. Silvertoes.
I don't have silence, do I?
No, my dear,
No.
but I do, and I am not going to use it. The which he will not every hour survey for blunting the fine point of seldom pleasure. Therefore, a feast so solemn and so rare, since dramatic pause, seldom coming, another one, in the long years set, like stones of worth they thinly placed are, or Captain Jewels in the continent.
Okay.
all right.
Are you good?
Beneath those fruit
Oh,
tree
God.
boughs that shed the snow white blossoms on my head. And this
If she wasn't
continues up.
somewhat used to this, I feel like there'd be a concentration check involved, but I feel like she's kind of used to his antics now.
But again, you feel inspired. Like 21 hit points. 21 temporary
take
hit
'em.
points inspired.
Awesome.
I'll do
All right,
that.
and yeah, all while he's reading his poetry, the little house here is beginning to fill with that golden light. I'll take out the little chunk of the boy and put it on the table, I guess, because I'll lay him on the table.
My dear, I am not reading, I am reciting.
Reciting, yeah.
I have crystalline memory. I have everything in here, my noodle, as they say.
How are you both very smart and just a fucking idiot? Look, it's genuinely impressive.
I shall take that as a compliment, Hannah.
I think it's intended as one. I think it is. I'm not sure my intentions there.
Now chop chop. And I shall read to you,
Yeah,
and I
I'm
shall
working on
recite
it.
to you some more.
Oh god.
What spell are you casting?
I'm casting the 7th level resurrection.
Same thing with Leandra.
Yeah, it restores body parts.
Yep.
Basically, it can. I looked it up ahead of time.
I was just seeing the
You only
casting
need, like, a
time,
chunk.
so it's an hour. Yeah.
It's an hour.
Okay,
I
so
will
Yeah, so
recite-
I'm subjected to
I
this
will
aura
recite
an
poetry
hour.
for an hour.
Yep. So while that was happening, Krenkle and Rendar, yeah, you're making your way down the streets of Waterdeep. You go around a few corners, and you see him on a main street, just walking north. He's about, I would say, a block away. You run up to him. What do you say?
Oh, I say nothing. I cast web on him.
In front of everybody in of the streets of Waterdeep.
I'm a bounty hunter. I have the license.
Yeah, I can just flash his badge.
All right.
Was hired to capture this guy. I was paid in wine.
And whiskey and scotch, Everclear and vodka
Whatever you have in that storage.
and tequila, lager, ale.
Let me see.
He has to make a dexterity save throw. I'm hoping this works, because if it fails, it's gonna be freaking hilarious.
Let's see.
He is old.
I mean, if he succeeds,
Um,
I'm just gonna go grab him.
So yeah, you cast. What is the distance on web?
90 feet, I think. Let me double check.
60 feet.
60 feet.
All right, so you cast web on him. Yeah, it just wraps around him and sticks him to the ground, and he starts to scream, "Help! Help!"
Restricted.
People start freaking out on the street
Bounty hunter
as they see
business.
this.
I just scream, bounty hunter business. Bounty hunter's business.
You come up to him. He's saying, "What are you doing?"
I was
take
hired
this
to hunt you
off.
down, butler. And he just tossed him to Rendar to carry him. He's restricted. He's wrapped up in webs. That's how webs work, right? The spell's weird.
Yeah, however you want, as long as it just does what it does. And then, yeah, so this happens. You see two guards start to approach. What is going on here?
To him. Bounty hunter business. I was hired to hunt down this evil man named the Butler. Don't
This
ask me really
is
why.
Waterdeep, sir. If you're going to do that here, you're going to need to work with us. Show me your papers.
He will take out his papers. I'm qualified for. He's a bounty hunter, so.
Yeah. He says, and where are your papers for this guy?
He's hired muscle. I really
No,
can't carry.
for your prisoner.
Yeah. Let me look. And I'm going through my list wanted papers. I have
The noble is this, or not the noble, the butler. This is preposterous. I work for the Araver family.
these guys, they will say anything. I heard he tries to he pretends to work with these higher end nobles and robs them. Inside
He
job
is
type stuff.
lying. He says, just
He
bring me
likes
to
kids.
the Araver house. It's right down the street. They will vouch for me.
And I'm just nodding my head while I'm looking through the papers. Where is the butler? And I have like a stack of these.
People are starting to whisper all around and point, and some people are gathering to watch what's happening.
Crankle licks his thumb. He just goes through all the papers.
One by one, slowly. All right, no, sorry, my eyesight, my glasses, I don't have them.
If you don't
Look
have
for the
the
one-
papers, we're going
Look
to
for
let
the
you
one that
go.
likes kids.
You're gonna let him go?
He says, this is an illegal seizure.
Oh, you're gonna let him go? Cause I don't have his paper. Come on, Butler, man, killer, dead guy. I don't know where that name came from. No, fuck it. Did I grab his paper? All right, I might not have grabbed his actual paper. All right. I know the protocol. You're gonna do all this, letting him go. But I've been hunting this guy, and he is like a rat and a half.
He says, I will prove it if you follow me to the Araver estate.
If you follow him anywhere, he's gonna disappear.
They,
He's a sneaky son of a bitch.
if he can
He's
prove
already
his
pulled this
innocence,
twice.
we need to go check this out. He says, and where are you staying? And they're starting to like look through your papers again and write down all your information.
Huh? Well, an inn? I don't know. I just got into town, saw my cotch. I got lucky.
I mean, you'd be
Give
technically
me-
our place.
Give me a deception check.
These guys are hardened guards.
Damn cops.
What was
Doing
it
their
again?
jobs and shit.
Deception?
Hmm.
Oh, crap. Alright. Nine. I ain't much of a liar. I technically was hired to kill him, so I technically not kill him, but catch him. So I ain't lying.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just not telling the truth about the papers.
Just looking at it.
I should research bounty hunter and stuff. Water deep a little bit more.
Yeah, they have a whole set of rules and stuff.
And I realize I'm not playing my
Laws.
characters who have ridiculously high charisma. Rolls.
Evidently.
Negative
All
one
right.
on charisma squad.
He says,
Oh hell yeah.
he kind of, his eyes squint at you and he says, I don't believe you, so your story's not adding up. Perhaps you should come with us.
Perhaps shit. I'm doing my job. Are you doing yours? Double down.
Are you trying to take our bounty?
He says, and who
Robbers.
are you? Yeah, they kind of back up as they see you a little bit, but they say, this is Waterdeep official business, sir. Be wise to stay out of it. And he looks at the other guard. Perhaps we should get some backup here. And he starts to blow his whistle.
Oh boy!
Oh, we run.
So, all right, you guys start running.
Well, he
Yeah.
runs, and then I go, "Oh fuck!"
You still carrying that guy?
Yeah.
You guys
I
are
mean, they
Grand
would have
Theft Autoing,
not
we're just,
have
like,
allowed
singing
you to hold
poetry and
this guy.
feeling-
Like, I was assuming he was standing on his own.
Nah, he's still wrapped up in web.
If Rendar had picked him up, they would have requested way before this to put him down.
I'm trying to think.
Just bring
Are
me
they
to the
chasing
estate. Oh, so you did. So you ran. Rendar, what did
I
you
ran.
do?
I thought I was holding him, but if not, then I'm going to run as well.
Okay.
Are we not holding him? Okay.
Well, yeah, like because they wouldn't be talking to you this way if Rendar had him over his. They would like put him down. That's so I didn't realize you were.
I didn't think they got to that point. I thought he was still holding him. That's why I ran.
That's funny. We all have like different. That's my fault.
I definitely picture Rendar with him like over his shoulder.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
that's kind of.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
I
they
was
would have
thinking.
said put the man down.
And when they did that, I would have said run for it,
Yeah.
and then cast. Crap! What would I cast? I would cast.
Pass without trace.
Fireball.
Well, if you're going, then we're just gonna roll initiative and see who goes first. If that's how we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
This plan backfired. That's awesome.
Oh shit!
This is what I wanted out of this, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Get prepared for this. So give me a second. It's funny.
What do you mean you weren't prepared for them
I know,
to
right?
assault a random person and have the guards join?
It just says no combat counters, so I can't roll.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah, I gotta remember, like, my other characters have like +5, +10 to charisma checks.
-1. -1. I think we all saw Giovanni. We're like, we can't. There's no point. Just dump it.
So I don't exactly have the city map set up yet, so we'll just do the same one. We always do. Got some nobles or people.
Again, what do you mean you're not prepared for this exact scenario?
I failed you. I'll just put everyone
Yeah.
in there.
You should have realized we were gonna kidnap a butler.
Yeah, how didn't you see this coming? That's so
And let's
funny.
see, this is the butler.
They're gonna run screaming past our window in a moment. We're just gonna be like, is that? No, nah, it can't be.
And they're gonna burst into the door. City guard are on us. Bang something up. What on earth are you talking about?
Yeah, basically.
Alright, yeah, so roll initiative.
I have a ridiculously high plus to initiative, and I still rolled lower than they.
Rendar.
It's rough.
Ah, balls.
Alright. So yeah, they would have told you to. So okay. Now we have to do a little back ending. So they would have told you to put him down. The first one says, "Put him down, sir."
And then I would took off running.
how do I do this? This is so hard. 'Cause they would
Wouldn't
be,
they get like a
well, they would be in a. I would consider them in a ready action because they're on guard.
yeah?
So if you, yeah, I guess if you started running on your turn, they would have, I would say, an attack. So I guess I would do that.
But would they have their weapons drawn?
Well, they're holding them. Yeah. Well, they have spears, so.
Oh, that makes sense.
So he says, I guess, because you're after Rendar. So Rendar, what do you? You're just taking a ready action then, or what? Because you're waiting for Crankle to say run.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I really thought the bounty hunter trick would work.
I would assume you
Rendar's-
would need some kind of official paper saying you're going after a prisoner.
Rendar's gonna kind of go, wait, what?
I wouldn't think necessarily.
All right, so Crankle, you start to run.
Yep.
All right, triggering the first spear attack.
How do you do
Nice.
that movement thing? I've been meaning to do that for a
He
while.
says, "Halt!" as he goes to swing at you and misses. But the
All right, so Cody, you want to hold control, and then you want to hold left click and drag from your character token. All right, so and then you can let go of your left click and then click for waypoints. And then when you're done, you press spacebar.
so yeah, the first one misses at you, but the second one throws his spear at you and gets a 16.
Which is it?
For 3 piercing damage. And they say,
Sons of
"Halt!"
bitches.
by the Waterdeep Guard. And
Just
they start
spot a god, 3
they're-
damage though.
blowing their whistles. The crowd, people are starting to like get all worked up.
I don't have time for your shit today. I have to show back at him while I'm running.
All right, so Rendar, you're running with a person, so I believe that's technically half movement. You are strong.
Yeah, he can throw. He can like bench press.
But I
Like
feel like I should
3
go
of these
by the
guys.
rules. All right. The guards would just chase, I guess. First one comes up and he tries to grapple. Well, the guy's asked, "Help! Help me!" So this one comes up and he tries to pull the guy away from Rendar. Give me a strength check. It's gonna be funny. The guard gets a 19.
I don't know why it rolled advantage, but it's still 24.
Yeah, the other one comes up. Halt! In the name of Waterdeep! And he goes to attack you. Gets a 20.
That hits.
For 5 piercing. Rendar. You guys can start to hear whistles from coming around different blocks.
I'm gonna
Chang,
look
I
at
hope you're thinking up
Crankle.
something good to get him out of this one.
I'm gonna look at Crankle and be like, "Is this really what we're doing right now?"
Kringle look back at him and just point run. I got a plan.
Which direction does he point?
Back towards where we came slightly.
So Rendar's gonna hike up the dude he's carrying and action dash and just move as far as he can.
All right, taking 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep.
First one's a 14.
Miss.
Second one was a crit fail. Yeah, and the old guy's like, "Help me, you fools!" Yeah. Move. Yeah, which way do you go? I guess we'll just, I don't know, because the map kind of ends. But I'll just
RP
restart
it.
at the
Yeah.
I'll start at the bottom when you go across.
Yeah.
All right, Krenkle.
When in doubt, summon the lead guard.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Thanks to Madness. That's the expression.
incredible.
I'm just gonna cast Fly
Okay.
on me and Randar and the dude. 60 feet of flying, both of us, and then.
Don't you need a flying license in Waterdeep?
We're gonna use it to scale the buildings and run across the buildings, not actually fly.
But does flying work in Waterdeep? I don't know. I don't know
Does it?
Waterdeep. I don't know Waterdeep's defenses.
Does flying work? If I don't know this, I would know this, right?
Not much like that from the inside. Waterdeep's mostly defended by like wards from the outside, so things have a
Yeah.
hard time getting in. Internally, there's not a ton other than the guards.
Yeah,
and
they have like
Blackstaff.
griffins and shit, but otherwise,
Yeah,
I think you can.
but no like magical
fly.
blocks. I think.
Yeah, probably not. I know there is in like Candlekeep. There is a thing that stops people from flying.
Yeah.
If there were magic wards in Waterdeep, Dragon Heist would be a really hard campaign.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
anything from that one either. So okay, yeah. So you cast fly, and you.
Fly towards the building. Send the pixies. And a few of the pixies. Oh, I think I still have the NPC thing, don't I?
You should still have access to the.
Yes. And the rest of the pixies will cast Entangle where the things were.
Okay.
3 flying spells. My Rendo's turn, not the guy, so hopefully to make it less of a carry. Then I'm going to use the rest of my 60 feet of movement to fly on top of a building and run across the building as I'm flying to get away from the guards.
All right. You cast fly, and you start flying. Your fairies cast entangle. The roots come up, and they start wrapping around their feet, and they can't move. They both fail.
I want to describe this. So all of a sudden, the gnome, the 4'5" gnome, all of a sudden, pixies just explode out of them everywhere, and they start casting magic at the guards, and then casting like pixie dust at the other guy, and we all just start flying away like to never land.
I love it.
At the same time, the 6'5" orc is just fucking running.
And then all of a sudden, you start flying.
Yeah.
And we'll aim for the backyard or the back door of the building that they're doing the ritual in.
All right.
Or-
Yeah. So yeah, Rendar's like running. So he's like running, and then he's just lifting up. It's like feet up,
Yeah,
running.
basically.
And you guys, when the fairies cast fly on you, does it do a little trail of like fairy dust, like in Peter Pan,
totally
as
does.
you guys fly?
Yep, pixie dust all out the ass.
I love it. Yeah, and you guys just fly up in the air and kind of take off. Once you go over the buildings, you're out of sight. They do not find you. You can see other guards kind of running towards that area, but they didn't see you guys fly away. I guess you would fly low over the rooftops, trying to be. Give me stealth checks with advantage.
boy.
Because people aren't usually looking up in the sky.
Crushed it.
You got a 6.
Yeah, 6 foot tall or
yeah.
7 foot tall. Guy might be
So yeah, so Crinkle,
Carrying
yeah,
a
Crinkle,
butler.
Crinkle, yeah, you're flying. This butler's screaming like help, help. So a guard, you hear a guard points up over there, and then they start running down the street trying to keep up. But your fly speed's what? What is it? 90
60
or
feet.
60? Yeah, you can easily kind of swoop away and get out of the way. There's no point in really doing this, but just
Cover
give me
his
one more.
mouth.
Yeah, give me one more stealth check, Rendar.
Huh?
Awesome. Yeah, so they only got a 4. So yeah, you quickly cover the guy's mouth. And he's like, "Woo!" And then you kind of swoop down, your fairy glitter trailing behind you, and you guys successfully get away and end up back at Giovanni's place. That was funny.
Oh boy.
Crinkle turns to Rendar. When we go in, we act natural. As he's got this probably a massive hand over the butler's mouth, just completely natural.
Randar
And
just gives him a nod. Yep.
You
We
can
did nothing.
You can hear the whistles off in the distance keep blowing. Okay, so you guys walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you come back and just in time for Ava finishing her spell and Giovanni serenading her with poems.
By new unfolding his imprisoned pride, blessed are you. Hannah.
They open the door to Giovanni's poetry and just like the blinding light of the resurrection spell.
whose worthiness gives scope, being had to triumph, being lacked to hope.
And what does the spell kind of look like when they come in, Ava?
Just as they walk in the door and Giovanni's doing his poetry, the diamond shatters as it does during the spell and begins to just kind of turn into this dust that's absorbed into the rapidly repairing body, I presume. And it's like staring directly into like the sun as they come in. This whole place is just filled with golden radiant light, and she's just like, "Oh my god, shut up!"
Rendar's
And,
can use the butler to shield his vision.
And yeah, he's just it looks like a cocoon in a sense, wrapped in a web. Put me down.
Whoever you are, shut up for a second. Concentrating.
So yeah, your spell takes effect, and you see that little slob of meat just start to morph and grow into a new body of a little boy on the table. He's just like he's still like kind of filling up. He's like a deflated balloon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you see the veins kind of filling in, and it kind of starts to open his eyes.
It's a gross process to watch, I imagine.
Yeah, it's really gross. And so he starts to open his eyes.
Easy does it. Easy.
Yeah, like he's like wobbling.
Easy.
Yeah.
Hello, dear. Welcome back to the land of the living, dear boy. We've missed you.
Who are you? Where's my mom? Please.
Don't worry.
Where are
Don't
my
worry.
clothes? And he starts to cover himself up.
Don't worry,
Please-
dear boy.
please
We
don't.
are Don't worry, dear boy. We shall deliver
I'll
you
throw a
to your
cloak over
mother
him.
post haste.
Whoa, where are the bad guys?
Dead.
Vanquished by our hand.
I want to see my mom.
Are you deaf? I just told you we're taking you to her post haste. God, rich kids never listen, do they? No wonder they're so. No wonder they're such little shites.
Giovanni, one butler.
Ah, hello.
Good timing.
All right, well, just take off the webs. I don't want to touch them like that.
After we drop the ring, Kringle will shut the door and look out the window, like, just kind of like make sure nobody ever followed.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna take out my old clothes.
Give
give
me
it to the kid.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Crinkle.
Just like small clothes. Yeah, I know, like a shirt, long johns.
Ooh.
10.
Yeah, you looking around. Doesn't look like anyone was following you. Off in the distance, you see a guard kind of standing on a corner, looking back and forth.
Might not want to go out during the day.
No,
What
Ren-
did you do?
Rendar's
says-
got his hand on the butler's
You
shoulder.
are in a lot of trouble.
Hold on, take off the webbing first. Well, actually, no. I prefer you like this. Anyways,
Says, let me go
Jeeves.
right now.
Jeeves, one moment. I'm gonna uncrumple the letter that I crumpled previously. It seems as though my mother forgot to put down a return address. I just wanted to check. I do apologize if you've been harassed in the streets in broad daylight, but as you can see, I do wish to know where my family resides now, even though I bought this nice house for them, which I'm still technically paying off.
She says, you let me go. He says, I've been instructed not to give you the new address.
Really? Is that right? By whom's orders?
By Lord Erever's.
Your lord, Aramis. It's my father's name.
I thought your father's name was something else.
I think it's Aramis.
Okay. He says, yes, that is the one. Yep, Aramis. Yep.
I'm just gonna pat him on the cheek, roughly. Of course he has. He's nothing but a pathetic excuse for a man. Wonderful, wonderful. You will tell me,
He says,
because I am the actual man of the house.
He says, I do not work for you, sir.
Would
Now,
you like
if you
to?
would please let me go. I must get back to my duties.
Would you like to? I can pay you more than my family does.
He looks at you. I highly doubt that.
Really? What's your monthly salary?
I have been instructed not to speak to you, sir.
Well, we come. Looks like we're at an impasse then. You won't tell me where my family now resides under orders of my tyrannical, abusive father. And I wish to know where they live. And there are a lot of sharp objects that I possess on my persons. Take out the dagger of venom.
And
I'm
Rendar
gonna
is
take the. I'm
standing
gonna take the kid. I'm gonna
very
take the kid.
closely.
I'm taking
Rendar
the
is standing
kid.
very closely behind him
He says,
with his axe out.
this is Waterdeep. Murder is illegal. He says, let me go. When the guards find us, you are going to be in big trouble.
Can I take the Salvatore boy outside? So he doesn't have to see this as his first thing when he wakes up.
Yeah, so when, okay. Yeah, you go
No,
outside.
no. Hannah, take him into the room. Take him into the adjacent
Yeah,
rooms.
okay. Come on, kid.
I'm gonna grab his lapel and pull him real close to me with my knife, with my dagger, on his throat. Murder may be illegal, but I know how to hide a body. I know how to chop you up into little pieces and feed you to the pigs out back. Nobody will ever find you because nobody cares about your pathetic existence.
He says, help! Help! Hoping somebody can hear
And
him.
Rendar is just gonna clamp his hand over his mouth
You can scream more.
and
you
just
want.
go, shh.
Scream all you want. Scream all you wish.
Crinkle's gonna check out the window again after he screams help, just to make sure no one noticed. A little
Because-
crack in the window.
Because nobody will hear you outside of this house, and possibly next door down. But that's about it. Thin walls and all that.
Crinkle, give me a stealth check with advantage.
Stealth?
Yes, because I'm assuming you're like stealthily looking through the window,
Yeah.
like just moving the thing.
We're looking for you.
Wait, it was an advantage. 24. Would that work, or do I
Yeah.
need to roll again?
Yeah. So as you roll, you kind of move the shade a little bit. You see a guard kind of look. He's looking right at the house, like as if he heard something. He's not quite sure.
I turn to the guys and I like whisper, "You might want to take it into another room. We might attract a guard. Must have heard the guy. They seem jumpy tonight for some reason.
No idea why.
No idea."
No idea why. I can only assume why he arrived in webbing. I may be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. But you're right. Let's take him into the other room. Upstairs.
Right, yeah, Rendar just has his mouth covered and drags him upstairs. He's just fighting, trying to... Crinkle, when you look out the window, you see the guard kind of move on.
He just keeps downstairs and just keeps an eye out.
Mhm.
I should point out if we are indeed in trouble with the law, I can get us out.
All right, so what do you guys do?
I will take him upstairs. And I'll just, now, before my friend here ungags you, just tell me where my family lives. That is all. That's it. Just the address.
Thanks.
Just tell me.
Thank you, Ederlian, for following. He says, this is just preposterous. He says, they're in the northern ward.
My dear, the address. I don't actually wish to kill you. You're of no worth to anyone dead. In fact, you're not worth anything, to be honest. So do you see the predicament? Right.
He says, when your family finds out, you're in trouble anyway.
I'm in trouble with my family, the one that I've taken care of for the last 15 years. Oh, I don't think I will be. Trust me. Anyway, so where are they? The address. Spill it, Jeeves? It's getting late. We have
Says,
a party to get to.
they're on Ivory Street. Ivory Street and the Sighing Maidens.
All right then, Jeeves. You don't have to correct me what your name is. I don't frankly care, but you will lead us there. All right? Just so I know you're not lying.
He says, of course I'll lead you there. Now let me go.
No, because you're going to... See, I feel like I have to break you first. Because I have a feeling you're just going to shout for the guards again. Because apparently, my two friends here caused a bit of a ruckus. Rendar, tell me the truth. Did you two cause a ruckus?
A bit.
See? Now, Rendar, tell me what happened. Just quickly. Sum it up.
There was a ruckus.
Not that much of a summary. Elaborate slightly further.
Well, we had to grab him, and then he screamed.
They kidnapped me. That's what they did. They're in a lot of trouble. The guard's looking for them. He's looking for all of you.
Yes, and we can easily remedy that if you just cooperate and don't shout for the guards. Just say it was a prank set by me. As I am part of the family after all. I bear the name.
He looks at you.
Tell me, Jeeves, do you really wish to throw away your life in an empty house, surrounded by nobody you know?
He says,
sorry, just one more thing.
Uh-huh.
With your throat slit by the rightful ruler of the quote-unquote, I'm going to put air quotes, Erever noble family.
he laughs
Never
at me. He
mind.
giggles. That's funny. He says, you are as crazy as they told me.
Yes, I am very insane, which is why I don't have any problem gouging your eyes out.
He says, give me an intimidation check. With advantage. Oops.
fearless skill myself. 25.
So he looks at you, looks at Rendar, and you can see he's starting to shake a little bit, and he says, "Fine."
All right, you lead us there, and I shall give you, I don't know, 5 gold bonus. How about that? 5 gold get you a lot of things in Waterdeep. Nice suit.
He says, "I stay at the estate. I don't need anything."
What do you mean you don't eat anything?
I don't need anything.
Oh, clothes, whatever. Just stash it away for a rainy day, just in case the house burns down. Tragically.
So he says, "Well, let's get going then."
Do I have your word? You shall clear everything up if the authorities catch us.
He says, "Yes."
I'm gonna look for signs.
Insight check.
Yeah. I'm gonna fairly skill myself again. 17.
You kind of.
Nah.
You kind of get the feeling that if he had the chance, he probably would scream.
Jeeves, I'm going to tell you this one more time. Do you really wish to die here?
He sighs.
You live a pretty fabulous life apparently with my family. So
He says, "Fine, I promise. I won't say anything."
no, it's not you won't say anything. It's that if the authorities stop us, and they probably will, you will clear up any misunderstanding. You will say 'twas a prank pulled by the son of the family.
"Very well." He says, "Your family will handle this."
Yes, and I shall handle Aramis.
Yeah, you get the sense like he will clear it up this time.
Good.
He doesn't want to die.
Pat him on the cheek, extra hard, almost straight up slapping him. Wonderful, lead the way. In fact, let's get these webs off you. You look terrible. You look dreadful.
Rendar I'm assuming Rendar tears the webs off of him. Or he just starts to wiggle himself out. You guys.
Rendar will make him able to move properly.
Okay. We have Ava with the boy. The boy is he has the cloak over him. He's like, "What are they doing to that man?"
They're just asking him. He's a friend of the family that he works for, or blah blah blah. I don't know. They're just asking him some questions. Don't worry about it.
Is he one of the bad guys who kidnapped me?
No, of course not. No, they're all dead. Taken care of.
Oh.
So they won't hurt you again.
All right, we're done.
Do I need to shield the kid's eyes when we come out?
No, he's very much alive and healthy. Don't worry about it.
Okay, come on. And I'll awkwardly put an arm around the kid's shoulders to help him up and out.
Okay.
I'll give. I think I've already said it before. I'll give the kid some small clothes.
Yeah, he has the cloak over them.
All right, let's go. Let's go visit my family. Apparently, my very rich family now.
Should we take the kid home first? I don't think he wants to see your soap opera of a family.
I don't know. He'll be fine. He can stay in the foyer.
Yeah.
And plus, they're not even at home. They fucked off to the hunting lodge outside Waterdeep. It's on the way, anyways.
Yeah, all right.
He's gonna try to stealth all the way there, or not stealth, but be invisible. Change his clothes up a little bit.
Don't worry, Crackling. Rendar told me everything. And my man Jeeves here, pat him on the shoulder, will clear everything up with the authorities.
So basically, I'll tell him, you hired me to catch this guy, and you're my boss. Works for me. And he just keeps on walking.
Wait, so why did you get in trouble then? Wait, before we exit the door. So why did you get in trouble then?
I'm not big on talking. Usually when I'm told to hunt down someone, I just hunt them down. Do you want them dead or alive? It seemed like you wanted info from this guy, so you wanted him alive, so I catch him alive, and we came back.
Well, all right. You are my employer. I am your employer, technically.
Yeah, it's a good gig. All the wine I can drink. Best
Yes.
I've got in a while.
Every type of alcohol you could ever find in the Forgotten Realms.
And you
I'm
guys are
constantly
alright.
favored.
You pay a wees a little well. And you
Let's
can hold
go.
up.
Let's go.
Alright, you guys, Rendar, do you just go out normal, or do you try to make yourself inconspicuous?
Rendar will put on a shirt.
Whoa.
They totally will not recognize you.
Is it a belly shirt because it's so tight? Like,
He's got a little crop top.
yeah. Whose shirt are you putting on? Does Rendar have a shirt?
2 sizes too small.
He's gonna find one, and it's gonna, like, the buttons
Well-
are about to pop.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing in the house, so who do you ask for a shirt? This is great.
The first person he meets, like the first market person.
So you guys start walking out. Okay.
Just
well, the market is in the south. So you guys,
Oh,
I guess you guys
man.
would see Rendar looking around for something.
He's looking for someone, and he's just like, I need a shirt.
Gee, you need a shirt? Have one of mine. I have tons of them.
That's totally Rendar.
Yeah,
All right.
and it's just like the buttons are about to pop, and he's just, ugh.
Yeah.
You look fabulous. Anyways, let's go, Jeeves. I shall be following close by. I shall be right with you. I want to put my arm around him
Okay.
as we walk to the Erevir estate. Never thought I'd ever mutter those words out of my mouth that isn't already my mansion.
All right. So as you make your way through the streets of Waterdeep, it's now getting, I guess, sun is setting, and you see every time you see a guard, they're just far enough out of the way where you guys can kind of just get out of the way if you chose to. And surprisingly, you make it all the way to the Erevir estate without any guards catching you. I rolled really low.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you arrive. It's a corner.
Thanks
It's a
to the
corner.
shirt.
Yeah. That's I mean, normal people were looking at you, obviously, but yeah, no guards happen to be in that area.
You could say something like, my great ancestor tried this trick. Worked perfectly fine the last time. The power of a shirt.
Worked again. So it's a corner lot. You arrive at the gate. There is a guard there, and he sees the butler, and he says, hello, sir. Good day. And he says, hello. And let me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Open the door, Jeeves.
He says,
I
well, if you would wait here, I'll see if they're home.
No, you'll be staying right here with me. Send Derek, the guard, to check.
He looks at the guard. Is there a family home? The guard says, yes, I'll go get them. And he kind of steps away, goes inside the house. A minute later, he comes back out. They are not accepting visitors.
Really? Did you tell them their baby boy is back?
He said they looked out the window.
Really? I do insist you ask them again, because I will be forcing my way inside. As I smile.
He looks really nervous and he walks back inside. As he comes back out, he is with your father.
Oh,
hello.
shit.
Hello, father.
I'm gonna step aside with the child.
Good evening, father.
As he approaches, he says, "What do you want?"
Really? Is that how you greet your baby boy when he comes home after such a long time of adventuring? A whole 2 weeks, maybe?
He says, Giovanni, we don't need to live off of you anymore. We are set.
Really? Who did you steal it from?
He says, I didn't steal anything.
Really? Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Right. Who did you acquire these funds from? Wink,
So-
wink. I know.
He says, apparently, there was a great Arevale noble family.
I highly doubt that, but sure. All right. You make me laugh, Father, and open the gate. I wish to see the rest of the family.
Someone in the Waterdeep archives found the letters, and then it got back to me. I was surprised to find out.
And so they gave you all this money,
It is
Really?
rightfully ours.
and an estate, and all the guards, the butlers, the maids, the whole shebang.
He says, Gio, I don't have time for this. We have a party to get to tonight, and we need to get ready.
Oh, do you? Really?
He says, we left you the house. You're more than welcome to keep it. But otherwise, I think it's good if we just go our own ways.
Father, are you talking about the party when I'm the guest of honor?
He kind of looks at you. What?
Oh, you didn't know? Yes, the party's in celebration for the return of the Silvertor son, to which
Who I'm standing next to behind Giovanni.
to which I brought back. And I'll look behind me.
He says, huh.
Ooh, Father. Ooh. Oh, by the way, Father, I know it's a bit of a nasty subject for us to talk about, but, well, looks like I'm saving everyone, including the missing member of our family, to which I will very soon. How's that investigation coming along?
What investigation?
Oh, never mind. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let me say hello to Mother before we depart to this party.
She's not here.
Oh, how is she not? What are you talking about? How is she not here? Where is she?
She's at the lodge, helping set up.
Oh, wonderful. Where is Robert?
He is also at the lodge.
Yes. What's my other sister's name again?
I have it too. Emily? No, Claudia. Emily
And where
was-
is dear Claudia?
He says, they are all at the lodge.
Really? And why, Father, are you at the estate all alone to yourself? Counting counterfeit money, perhaps?
He says, I was just settling up here and about to go to the lodge as well. He says,
Okay.
had I known you were the guest of honor, I would have never given it to Elva to use.
Oh, my dear, I was going to the party whether you liked it or not. Now, let's go together as one happy family.
He says,
Or would you rather tell your butler to say I'm not allowed inside my own home anymore?
this is not your home.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. I want to look around real quick. Last time I checked, my surname was the same as yours. Therefore, I have every bit of a stake in this estate and this family name, as you do.
He says, I can assure you, you are not on the will.
I don't have to, my dear father, I don't have to be on the will, because I am still alive, which means I still have stake.
He says, I
It's
get
property.
bored of your antics. He says, call the city guard. Have them removed. And the one guard starts blowing his whistle. What do you
All
guys
right.
I'm
do?
already walking away.
Now, father, would you really call the authorities on your own son, the one who's provided for your family
He,
Renner.
15
He's-
years when you couldn't,
he turns
you
his
were-
back and starts to walk away back into the house.
when you were gambling away our family fortunes? Oh wait, we had no fortune back then. We lived in a shack. nothing more than two people could
Off
hold.
in the distance, you hear more whistles going off as they start to come closer.
Do you remember?
Rendar leans over to Crankle. Are we flying again?
Oh, we kind of tired out the lead guard, so no flying. And Kringle starts to try to go and cover or in small places to hide a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you remember one last thing before he closed close the door, whatever? Do you remember those hungry nights, Father? I'm sure you don't, because you were drinking away your money at the nearest tavern, while I bought the bread, and only bread, because that was all we could afford.
Door closes.
Crackle, I do apologize. You had to witness that. My father's a terrible, terrible, greedy man.
It was entertaining.
Very much so. In fact,
I mean-
it would be even more entertaining when I tell everyone at the party how poor we were, how absolutely destitute this family was.
Yeah, so
we better get going.
yeah, you can see the guards getting kloser as they're coming.
Kringle is speed walking.
I'm like halfway
away.
down the street already with the cat. I'm like, hey, let's go check out over here. Let's go get you home. We're gone. We're
I'm just
gone.
gonna casually. I'm gonna pat Jeeves on the back. Thank you, Jeeves. You've done your part. I won't kill you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good luck. And he walks in. They open the gate and he walks in.
I'm just gonna casually saunter.
Oh, I was hoping the guards would show up for Jeeves got in and they think he's really a wanted butler. they take him away.
Oh, he wasn't gonna.
Clarify.
Funny.
That would have been funny though. All right, so you guys scatter off. Give me stealth checks. We'll do.
I'm not gonna stealth. I'm just gonna saunter off down the street
Okay.
towards.
Yeah, I want to say like
garage.
I want to be like a street away from him at this point. Still, I want to be able to see them, but like I've already left. The second it started getting heated, I was like, okay, kid, let's go for a walk towards your place.
Okay. So yeah, when you make it, you get to your you walk away. As you turn around, you see the guards coming up to the estate. They talk to the guard. You see them just talking back and forth, and then the two guards kind of walk away. It looks like he just said they left. Don't worry about it. And the guards walk away and don't pursue. All right. So what do you guys do?
There's a part of me that wanted Rendar to just post up, just fight the guards.
Do you guys want to take our first 10-minute break? Well,
Sure.
our only 10-minute
Sure.
break. All right. Yeah, let's do that, and then figure out what's gonna
I feel
happen
like
next.
all this shit with my family is retribution from Sebastian. I feel as though there might be a personal vendetta involved right now.
No, there's just stuff going on. It's great. I love it. All right, let's begin.
Shouldn't we take the kid to a nicer dress place?
We'll probably stop by a shop on the way there.
Yeah, so that just happened. You guys kind of scattered away. You probably, I'm assuming, met up. And what do you guys do next? The streets are starting to... The day people are starting to die out, and the night crews, people who are going out and drinking for the night, are starting to come out.
Well, we gotta take the kid back to his place, I guess.
So, what do you guys... So, are you all agreeing to that? So it's so quiet?
We'll get the kid some proper clothes, and then we'll just continue heading towards the lodge.
Okay. I mean, obviously it's water deep. You can find some clothes in the northern area. So yeah, you find a nice, fancy clothes store.
Just testing. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Stupid headset.
No, we'll just do that and head over. Nothing too special.
Okay.
I could use a new cloak. Up 300 gold, Richard. No, 400. Because I gave you 300. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. So yeah, you find a nice clothes store.
We don't really have to repeat this one.
Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, you go in, you buy the clothes. I believe they're what, a gold piece or two?
Yeah.
A gold piece.
I got this, guys.
Big spender.
Ooh, Renda. How generous of you.
He flips gives the coin. They give the kid his clothes. He likes them. He's looking at them. Oh, these are nice.
Well, let's go have a party, shall we?
You head off. How are you guys getting there?
Walking.
It's out of water deep next to the woods.
Oh, wait, we still have a wagon.
And it's a fancy party. Do you want to really show walking?
We have
Hire a carriage, I guess.
No, we still have a wagon.
All right.
A wagon with a horses.
How much would fancy pants be?
I would say a gold coin. For you, for you, I feel like they'd have to be specially made. You're huge. Unless you find big, huge and tall.
Randa, come. Yeah. I'm gonna give him an ascot. There you are. Good enough.
Are you sure this is enough?
Yes, you're my guest. It will be enough. I will make it enough. They will make it. I will
know
make
what the
them make it
dress-
enough.
Code is for this.
Very fancy.
Oh god.
This is
Okay.
the aristocracy of Waterdeep.
I feel like I should have a black tie.
All right, I'll just sort of pull off the scarf. Right, here you are. All right, over and under, loop de loop, and through the opening. There you are. Double Windsor. Perfect. Would you like some cuffs as well?
Now I just feel like I'm Chippendales.
I was gonna say he's a stripper now.
Well, Randall, it's not like we can find clothes that fit you on a whim.
Oh no, he is still wearing the shirt.
Yes, like I said, we cannot find clothes that can fit you on a whim. Most
All
people
right, we're good
aren't.
to go. We're good to go.
All right, let's go.
All right. So what does Crinkle wear, though?
If they have to get clothes for the child in which they are about the same size, Kringle will buy a new cloak.
Okay.
And probably some new he would buy a whole new wardrobe, like fancy clothes.
Okay.
He'll fancy up. Does the whole lick on his hand and parts his hair a little bit. Bring out the good duds.
Love it.
And then all of a sudden, a bunch of pixies will fly out, and they just start cleaning him up even more. Testing everyone. He's like, I'm good. God damn.
Yes, we shall require something from the children's department.
Okay.
Again.
So yeah, another gold coin for some fancy clothes for Crinkle. You guys get in.
Crinkle just tosses him a gold coin. Yeah, good enough.
You guys get in your little carriage and you head off to the hunting lodge. As you, it's not far. It's like you come out of the city, you just head towards the woods for a little bit, and then kind of right after you get through the tree lines, you kind of go down this one path and it opens up to a little walled building. There are like kind of turrets around it. Let me bring you to the map.
It's a castle? That was the hunting lodge.
It is. I had the map, but now I can't. Outside. Here we go. PCs. Crinkle.
No, I can't see anything.
Leandra. Yep.
Me neither.
Hey, it's Leandra again.
There it is.
Where have you been? Oh.
I've been here the whole time, dear.
I always do that.
She teleported it back to material plane. Oh.
So
Did
this.
you not get my note?
So
Oh dear.
yeah, this kind of just shows you what it looks like. We're not gonna roleplay on this map, but so you can see it is pretty big, and it has this complete stone wall going around it. You come to the front gate, you hand them your invitation, they let you in. They're just looking at Rendar like, let's see, like they don't know what to say. That you have an invitation, so they're trying to be polite, but at the same time, keep looking over at Rendar.
Nice place you got here,
Yes, nice.
Giovannis.
place.
Didn't know your family was so loaded.
We're not, in fact. We're not supposed to be, anyways.
You make your way to the front, and you see a guard, or 3 guards. One of them looks like kind of the head guard, and he sees you coming up.
Hello, Gregory. Guest of honor coming through.
Oh, and you must be Giovanni.
Yes, sir.
We've heard a lot about you.
I'm sure you have. All the tall tales and everything. All the bells and whistles. Anyway, the boy's with us.
He says, yes, please, come on in. You and your friends are invited. And he says, and look, no funny business, Gio. We are nobles here, after all.
Please. Funny is my middle name.
He just gives you a look. It opens the door.
By the way, Gregory, I don't appreciate the way you said friends in that derogatory manner. You shall apologize to my guests at once.
He says, now what did I say about that funny business?
What did I say about discriminately referring to my friends as friends?
I am instructed if you give us any trouble to not let you in.
I
And
am
you
the
will be
guest
banned from this place.
And I am the guest of honor. I expect me and my party to be treated as such.
When you act
Are we
civilized,
understood?
you'll be treated civilized.
Are we not having a civilized conversation right now? You have slighted me, and I ask for an apology.
He just gives you a look.
He asked
I'll
for
give
an
him a look.
apology.
I give him a look back.
He says,
Or would you rather tell the Silver Tors that their son and the guest of honor can't be present today because they were
says-
banned from the hunting lodge?
the boy is coming in. And he kind of waves over to the boy, and he starts to
As
walk.
far as
I'll pat
Sorry,
him
is that-
forward. I don't want to be part of this. I'm gonna pat him forward. Like,
Yeah, and they let him in.
just a
And
quick one will do.
he says he looks at you and he says, "Well, it looks like you'll be leaving then."
Really, Gregory? Are we really doing this?
And they close the door.
I'm gonna go and open it.
Well, he would stand in your way if you tried to get to it.
Please do not stand in the guest of honor's way.
He says, "We have orders not to let you in."
On whom's orders again?
The guy who's in charge next to you said, "By mine. I just told you. If you give us trouble, you're not welcome here."
I'm not giving you trouble, am I? I only asked for an apology for the unsatisfactory way you referred to the rest of my group.
Are
In
you
fact,
done,
I told
sir?
Are you done? Are you done being disrespectful?
He kind of nods his head to one of the guards, and the guard opens and closes the door.
Or shit, I can't fucking do this. Or are your balls too small for you to even mutter an apology?
He said, he just stands there looking at you. A minute, like just not saying a word.
Listen, Gregory, I can do this all day.
The door opens. Three more, or that same guard comes back with three more.
Ooh, scary.
And he looks at one of the guards and says, "Yep, he did exactly how his father described it."
Dear Aramis. Why don't you get to Silvertor, Lady Silvertor, for me? This is her party, after all.
He says, "But this is the Erever Hunting Lodge."
Yes, and I am an Erever.
Not according to your father. Now,
would you like to
please,
see my birth?
He says, "Please leave."
Would you like to see my birth certificate?
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh
That's what I
god.
say. Crinkle crinks out his bow, nice and quiet like.
Render cracks his neck.
Yeah,
Ava sighs.
Sorry, guys, but I'm not going to take this.
Oh no,
No,
I love
this
this.
is
Out of
fully justified.
character, I love this. This is what I want. Oh, I have 168
Motherfucker.
hit points right now. I've never felt so beefy.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh yeah, okay. Listen here, barbarian. Get out of here with that. What are you at right now?
Only 181.
I mean, that's not bad. It's nothing to laugh at. Is that with Geo's 21 that he gave us from the inspiring leader?
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Everybody gets 21 temporary hit points.
Come on,
He
Shannon.
did the morning move before we got into town.
Yeah.
I did it multiple times, even though it doesn't matter.
No,
Just do
no, it matters.
It matters emotionally to me.
All right. So yeah, he pulls out his sword, and he tries to grab you, Giovanni, and grapple you with his other arm. Give me a.
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna beat this guy.
Okay. So yeah, he grabs your arm and he starts to try to pull you away. He says, "You're leaving." And what is it? 5, 10, 15.
All right. Zach, roll acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I thought you said wait. So the acrobatics is for what?
Escaping grapple checks and stuff.
Oh, well, don't you do? You should do that on your turn.
Isn't he? Oh,
Right?
isn't he going for a grapple right now?
Oh, but I thought you just said you're not gonna pass, so I just assumed you were giving in.
Oh no, I thought because strength, because I remember like, oh,
Okay.
I can use acrobatics. I thought it was a contested
Oh,
strength.
I see.
check.
Okay, let me roll. Ooh, Yeah, he goes to grab you, but you kind of just slip out. It just slips on your silky outfit. The next. Yeah, put some. All right, the next guy goes. He's. Guard. He gets a ready action with his spear at you, Giovanni. This next guard moves over here. He gets a ready action on you, Giovanni. Or if anyone attacks. Next guard.
No.
Okay, so they're not attacking. It seems like.
Yeah, they're
They're
more.
bouncers.
I mean, they're not going to try to just kill you guys. They're going to try to get you off the property.
Yeah, they're bouncers.
Crinkle.
Kill them. Kill them, Rendar.
They are being hostile.
Well,
But not
they're doing their job. They're trying to get you off the property.
Kill them. Kill them.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. That should hit all the enemies. Well, not all, but most of them.
And Geo and Rendar.
It doesn't affect allies.
Fairy fire? It
don't think
gets
so.
any
It
creatures in the affected
does.
area.
Yeah, it's each
Oh.
object.
Oh dang! I thought it was enemies. All right, even those guys. It's dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
I'm lit up.
I think I have advantage on those.
Yeah, you do.
He failed.
$13.
You fail.
Well, Rendar, you always do reckless attack anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
He fails. They're all failing so far. Oh boy.
Then he'll back away.
One passes. Okay. So Giovanni, you lit up, you said?
Yeah.
Just gonna put that sign on you. And Rendar, did you fail?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. So everyone lit up except for one guard. All right.
Say, hey, that's my trick.
All right, Ava.
Not convinced I want to get involved, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna take a couple steps back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want to do. Like, if someone tries to attack me, I guess I'll hold like Sacred Flame.
Mhm.
But other than that, I just kind of I'm gonna let this play out how it's going to. I don't really want to get involved.
Okay. Rendar.
I'm going to take an opportunity attack and move to the champion and shove him.
Okay.
So I think that's a strength check.
So the other guy swings his greatsword. Wait.
Oh, he's attacking me?
Well, you're aggressively running around to shove that champion. So the knight will take his opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
Like all of them will. Well, the two that were next to you.
Well, I didn't leave that guy's.
yeah, but he had a wait. Yeah, he had an opportunity. He was in a ready action.
Okay.
Right, that's what I. Yeah, this one was in a ready action. This one tried to grab Geo, and the other ones were in ready actions. So the first.
I thought it was still civil. Now it's gonna be bloody.
So the first attack was a 24
I feel like family therapy is going to be invented in Waterdeep
That hits.
after this
for
day.
5 slashing.
They hit Rendar. That's grounds for termination from life.
And then the second one was a miss. You got a crit fail. All right.
Technically, he has advantage. They all do.
Oh, shoot. Thanks. Let's reroll that attack.
I misread fairy fire.
Okay, so that first one would have still hit. Because that would have been. I was just seeing if it was going to be a crit. And I'll roll for the second one. Gets a 18. So that
Yeah,
would
that
hit
hits.
for 9 slashing. All right, so now this is the second guy. Gets a 24. Oh wait, no, you only get 2 attacks or 1 attack on a opportunity attack. Sorry.
Yeah, because I only
Yeah,
moved
so
out of...
that would have been there were 2 attacks. Okay. I was
Okay.
All right, sorry.
So I would like to rage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Since I got...
This is when I wish Mass Hold Person was a spell.
Well,
And instead of shoving the guy, I'm going to recklessly attack
God.
with great weapon master.
Oh.
with Great Weapon Master. Don't
Hey,
start,
Sebastian,
son.
how's your plan
Won't
tonight
be
going?
none.
I didn't plan for you guys getting kicked out of Waterdeep, but it's crazy.
You turned my family against me.
I did not.
These are the
15.
consequences.
That's a miss. He blocks with his
Let's
sword.
try again. $21.
That hits.
This poor guy's gonna be paid.
34 damage.
Oh god. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Giovanni.
I put my hands up and I say, please, gentlemen. This is my property, and I wish for all of you to get the rest of the heathens off of it. All 6 of them have to roll a wisdom save. You all work
Well
for me
done.
now.
Shadow, stop. Okay, let's see. That didn't work. I was trying to roll them all at once. This one, oh, okay. So the first knight got a 13, the one up top. So I got a 13, a 9, a 6, an 18, a 20, and a 16.
All but 2 fail.
So the knight and the champion. Okay. All right. So yeah, what do you say to them?
I say, you all work for me now, boy. Do you not remember? You all work for me, boys. Now get the rest of these heathens off my property.
I'm just okay. Yeah. So is that it?
I guess bonus action, Inspire Rendar. He's nothing to you, big guy. Just don't kill him. Teach him a lesson, but a hard one.
All right. this guy is running. This guard starts to go up to his boss and be like, let him go, sir. And he's like trying to pull him off. The champion, he's going to go for an attack on you, Gio.
It's not a concentration, by the way. They now work for me for 24 hours.
Yeah, he doesn't know that though. He thinks it is. And he's going to use his greatsword. How many does he get? Okay. Oh, this is at advantage, so that was a 24, but he'll roll again just to see. Nope, so 24. For 13 piercing. He swings again at advantage. Gets a 15.
Why don't I cutting words that?
Okay.
God damn it! Roll a 1. It hits.
Ah,
No, that's fine. I'm still on temporary hit points.
That's true. These guys don't do much damage. Actually, I don't know how. No, there was the guards that didn't do much. These guys.
For 19 slashing.
no,
Yep.
boy.
There it is.
You're like, these guys are doing
Okay,
a lot
remember
of
we
damage.
just fought a god.
And I'm looking at this. His next attack
Yeah, no, I was
a
like, wait, that was the
16.
soldiers. Remember, we just fought a god, so hang in there.
I'm still at 120, so I'm good.
For another 14 slashing. He says,
Oh,
I'm
you
going
got
to
it again?
enjoy this. Yeah, he gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
This knight is running. This guard is... he's one of the turned ones, so... Right? I'm trying to remember now
Yeah.
which ones.
All but the champion and 1 knight failed.
Okay, that's right. This one. Yeah, he starts trying to get pushed at the one next to you on the right. Trying to get them off of you. The one above you is also going to try to step in between you and the champion to break it up. So they'll be at like disadvantage. All right, Krinkle.
I'll first end Fairy Fire, so they all lose Fairy Fire, because that's not really helping our group. And realizing that
Love it.
most of the guys look like they're helping now.
Nope, not that one.
Can I like unscrew like the shaft of my arrow or whatever? Not unscrew, but take off the arrow part of my arrow. Or,
Mm,
no, I can't do that.
They're usually glued on.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
crappy arrow.
I'm sure he's got a lot of hit points. He's like the head honcho probably here, so you could shoot him.
I think I'm just gonna ready an action. Yeah, I'm just gonna ready a bow action.
Okay.
Shoot an arrow. If I feel like someone needs to be shot.
Ava.
Oh god. I was just hoping for shitty cocktails. I don't
We'll
know.
still have them.
Oh. Sorry. That's true. Like, I don't think she would get involved in this shit. But she doesn't want to fight. Okay, I will cast, if I have it prepped. Yes, I do. I'm gonna hold person on the knight. Okay, can everyone just calm your shit for a second? And I'll cast hold person on the big guy.
Okay.
The champion?
Yeah, might as well. Just like, everybody calm your shit for a second. We don't need to do this.
He will use his Indomitable and roll again.
Alrighty.
He failed the first one. Wisdom save. And he gets a 21 on the second one.
Okay. All the same. I'm just gonna like hands up, no weapons. Be like, hey, could we just
Yeah.
calm our shit?
He feels it and he kind of shakes it off. Ah!
You too, big guy. Calm your shit. Giovanni, calm your shit.
He's gonna wish he saved. Or he didn't save.
Rendar.
Alright.
Non-lethal, Rendar. Don't kill him.
I'm gonna back up 30 feet
Aw.
too, by the way. I'm just gonna take like 30 steps back.
Okay, I'll just say.
Reckless, great weapon master, non-lethal.
Sorry, big guy.
Yee. 16?
You're inspired. You're inspired.
Yeah, I'll roll the inspiration. Was it a D10?
12.
D12. $19?
That hits.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh boy.
43 damage.
Oh God, you're being I mean, he's still up, but yeah, he's like wobbling. That almost knocked him out. He's like, "What? Where am I?"
Would you like
Just
to,
stay down.
like Captain America? I can do this all day.
Is that
Yeah,
it right
yeah,
now?
I know. No. One more attack. Great weapon master, reckless. That's a 24.
That hits.
25 damage.
Okay. Yeah, they're all like, "Whoa!" watching you just bash the crap out of that guy.
Non-lethal.
No, I know. That's why they're like, "Whoa!" All right. Is that it,
That's it.
Giovanni?
Oh, my dear. Whatever shall I do with you? I suppose we'll have to stop this charade sooner or later. I'm gonna look at the knight who was not affected, and I'm gonna cast hideous laughter on him.
Okay. Alright, wisdom saving throw. He gets a 16.
He falls down laughing.
He just just drops.
So I told him, you gotta put more gabagool. Oh! And I'll inspire Rendar again.
Okay.
Oh, just one last thing. I'm gonna look at the champion real quick, and just, do you really want to continue?
Yeah, he's out of it. He's like, this guard is trying to hold him back, and actually, let me see what he does. He says he's out of it, and after those massive blows that Giovanni says, and he kind of, the guys are under his command, so he doesn't want to see them die, and he says, "Stand down, just everyone stand down." And the other guard was laughing on the ground, and the other ones are kind of pausing as well. So yeah, they're gonna end combat unless you guys start it back up.
No.
No.
Okay.
Good boy. Good boy. Now, who's you? Which is the guy who refused to apologize to me again? Is he under my control?
Which one was? Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He's one of the ones suggested.
Yeah, he's the one
Yeah.
right by Brendar and
Yeah.
you.
Now, that apology?
He says, well, suggestion was to help him. So yeah, like he says, you're right. I should have apologized, and I am sorry.
Good boy. Pat him on the cheek. Now then, hostilities have been averted. No one has died. And me and my group got our apology. Now then, shall we have some dinner? And some absolutely shite pigs in a blanket. And I wish to see my family. Where are they?
So yeah, they open the door. When they open the door, you see another knight running in from the hallway to the west. But the other guard puts up his hand, and he's like bleeding and completely like bashed up. And he puts his hand up like stand down, so he doesn't do anything. Moment later, your mother, huh?
So, before my mother comes barreling in, I'm gonna quickly look to the champion. Say, were you looking for employment by any means? Because they're definitely not going to keep you on after this. I can pay you well.
He just gives you a mad look, like I hate you.
What a sore loser.
And they kind of start walking in, and that's when you do see your mother come through the doors from the south. And she comes out wearing a nice flowy dress, and she's like, "What is going on here?" And then she sees you. Oh.
Hello, mother. Guess who's home? I must say, this is quite an upgrade from the dingy shack we used to live in Baldur's Gate. I suppose the 2-story apartment wasn't good enough for you and wanted to do no more. Being as their father somehow found hidden funds, procured money somehow.
She goes over to the champion, and she sees he's just battered, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine, ma'am. I apologize."
Only his ego is bruised.
Don't apologize. He does this.
Just like his testicles.
And then she comes over, and she goes, "Did you just come here to start trouble?"
No, I came here to honor the silver toy's return. I'm the one who did it. Well, rather, my friend did.
Well,
say hi, Hannah.
Congratulations, he's here.
Hey.
Yes, and well,
Oh,
that
boy.
gentleman over there, I point to the one who's still under my control. He refused to apologize after he personally insulted my friends.
So you just beat them up?
No, they beat me up first. In fact, they tried to stab. In fact, they didn't try to stab. They stabbed Rendar. See, fresh wound.
I got stabbed right here.
Am I right, boys?
She said.
I'm gonna ask my suggesting. Aren't I right, boys?
He says, "Yes, that is how it happened." She says, "Gio, you always start trouble. It wasn't just them."
How do I always start trouble? They agree with me, mother. Please.
I'm not going to get into this right now. We're trying to have a
Mother.
party.
Yes, and I'm the guest of honor. Did you not see the invitation sent by the Silver Towers?
She kind of rolls her eyes to that, and yes, well, they didn't know.
About what? Me? Are you ashamed of me, mother?
And she keeps walking.
I love you.
She says, "We're in the courtyard when you're ready. Clean yourselves up." And she closes the door.
I didn't hear you say it back. You always say it back.
Oh.
So there you are, standing in this room. There's this
sad.
massive table with all this nice fine cutlery around it. There is a wild boar in the center.
You He acts cool. He acts fine, but you can probably tell how he's feeling inside.
Yeah. Oh.
Going
Wonderful.
to burn this whole place down.
I won't say anything to him, but I will like pat him on the shoulder as I walk past. But I'm not gonna say anything to him.
It's all right. That's my father. All I have to do, well, well, let's not say it in front of ears that aren't mine,
Oh God.
or listen, or under my employment. I look at the champion. Are you sure you don't wish for employment? I can pay you better than my family does, and you shall inherit a rather cush job in Baldur's Gate.
He says, "This is the exact job I want.
Of course it is.
Just please don't start any more trouble."
Of course it is, you virgin.
And the whole time, Rendar's standing next to him, just going, "Yeah, that's right. This is exactly where you want it."
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell they're scared, but they're still trying to look like they're gonna do their job.
Run along now, little butler boy. Don't trip. Don't run around with scissors in the house. You might hurt yourself.
All right, so yeah, off in the distance to the south, you can hear commotion and people talking through these double doors.
Come now. Shall we greet the rest of our fans, our guests?
It is nighttime, so I'll turn down the lights.
I'll fix Rendar's tie or whatever they got fucked up during the fight.
Hello, everyone. The guest of honor has arrived. Lady Silvertor, good to see you. I see your son is beside you again. I hope he is everything in one piece. Yes. At least we tried to bring him back in one piece.
So yeah, they're over here next to the water fountain. When she sees you, yeah, she's Gio, and her son is next to her. He's like holding on. She's hugging him.
Oh, hello, kisses.
She goes,
Mwah, mwah.
"Thank you so much for bringing my beautiful boy." And she like pats him on the head. She goes, "I don't know what I would have done anything to get him back. He's my love."
I give a little bow. It was a
Except pay
pleasure.
1,000 gold, apparently. I don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
It was a pleasure, my lady. I'm glad to see the little scamp back in your arms.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for setting this up, for allowing me to have it here. I haven't thanked your family yet, but I know it must have been you.
Please, do you honestly think my father could have put anything like this together?
I've only met him once. He seems like a
Yeah.
nice guy.
Just a year ago, he was still gambling away our debts, gambling away our money.
Well, please, come on in. And she says, "Oh, well, yes, I heard your family wasn't, didn't have money until recently."
Oh, we were destitute. In
It's-
fact, I do
it's
implore you to. Sorry, I was going to say, and Lady Silvertor, I know you're very influential in this family, so I do implore you to look into the finances of this sudden wealth.
She goes, "It is an amazing story. It is like a fairy tale."
Absolutely. In fact, you could even say it is you could even say it is an unbelievable coincidence.
Well, it all seems to check out. I mean, the paperwork is legal and legit, so I don't see how.
Yes, and my unskilled, unintelligent father, who can barely read, has inherited all of this, and he's become a lord, a duke of a manor.
It's a great story.
Unbelievable.
We are very happy for him. To find a lost wealth of a noble family is incredible.
Ah, yes, the lost wealth. I'm sure the money was just squelled away for thousands of generations beneath the coffers of their water-deep treasury, just waiting for the right moment.
That's, well, I suppose, but it was only a few generations from what I understand.
A few generations, really. You think I would have learned about it in Bard College when I looked up my own heritage.
She says, "I don't know what to tell you, Gio.
Everything.
If you go to the archives in Waterdeep, I'm sure you'll find it."
everything is fishy. And I intend to uncover everything.
Oh, she looks at you. I need to get back to my guests. Please, introduce yourself. Make some friends. Again, it was a pleasure.
I'm gonna pull her in one last time, just whisper, do you honestly think that a man like my father is nobility? Really? Hey! Alright. Jesus. People disrespectful.
That was the most New York 2 seconds I've ever encountered.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
it's funny.
Yeah, do you really think it's nobility? You should see what his favorite meal is.
She says, "Look around you. It's all here."
Yes. And what did he do anything for it? No. In fact, a few weeks ago, he was working as a gardener.
And yes, I know the story. He tells it.
All the time, does it? I'm sure he does. Anyways,
That's
you run
what-
along. You run along. Shoo, 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 shoo. It's all right.
The little boy, he kind of pulls on your pants, and he says, "Thank you again."
Don't thank me. Well, you can thank me, obviously, but you can thank her mostly. She's the one who brought you back from the brink of death. Oh, I shouldn't say brink. You were fanatically dead.
Mom, what's he talking
Oh,
about?
very,
Nothing, dear.
very
Nothing, dear. Come on. And she like pulls him away.
Anyways, where is my mother? Where has she gone? Where?
Yeah, you look around and you can see her down in the south talking to it's a young girl. She has like a book in her hand and she's writing in it.
I want to be like, everybody,
She's down here.
everyone, turn back. Everybody, enjoy yourselves, please, on my expense. I'm gonna beeline to my mother.
Okay.
Hello, mother. How are you? And we're going for a hug.
And as you're coming up, you hear her telling her, make sure that the food is done this way and brought out on time. And she's writing down and oh, hello, Geo.
Mother. So I assume the seamstress job is no longer to your liking?
She says, I don't need it. Look around.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me talk to. May I talk to you? May I talk to you in private? May we have some privacy?
The girl next to her, she's very flamboyant, and she's like, your mom says, whatever you have to say, you can say it in front of her. She's my personal assistant. And she kind of gives you a look.
All right. Well, can the three of us talk somewhere more private? Unless you wish for an entire family to be embarrassed in front of everyone.
She kind of puts her hand under your elbow and kind of walks you guys towards the corner of the courtyard. I'm going to turn that light back on.
As I walk over, I must say, this is rather extravagant. Look at that. Immense wealth seemingly out of nowhere. One day we're paupers, the next we're princes and princesses.
She says, I don't know what to tell you, Geo.
How our fortunes change.
It was a miracle.
'Tis, yes. By any chance, did Oh, I know who's behind this. I know. Anyways.
Behind what, Geo?
Nothing, mother. How are you? How are Robert and Claudia? I missed you all terribly, except, you know.
The mom kind of rolls her eyes, and the girl next to her says, he's exactly how you said.
I'm holding her hands.
She
How are you?
says, they're fine. They're running around here somewhere.
Has Robert given up his dreams on becoming an adventurer yet?
He doesn't need to do that. He is set for life.
Well, that's one good thing. What about Claudia? How is she?
She's wonderful. She has her new friends, and she's enjoying everything.
Mother, I only have to ask you. I want to ask you a question before we get to the meat and potatoes. Why must you act this way towards me?
She says, Gio, you're always starting trouble. I'm just tired of the drama.
Between me and father?
Says, I don't need it anymore. I'm getting old.
And you chose him over me. Your own son. flesh.
She says,
your
no,
own son,
I chose
your
my
eldest.
family, Geo.
Am I not your family? He's poisoned you
You're
against
trying to break us apart.
me. He's poisoned all of you against me.
All we
You're not-
want was to be together.
And you were. We were. And I had to run. And I do apologize for that. However, I came back. And I rescued you all from the cult and that dragon. I witnessed a friend die. Her skull crushed beneath its feet. Her brain splattered across the floor. I almost died myself. My intestines were ripped out of my stomach.
Oh, sounds
I was
like you
holding-
had an interesting life, she says.
I was
the other
holding it,
girl.
and I was holding it on the brink of death with the rest of my allies. I was thinking of you, and Robert and Claudia, and Morgan. Do you really think I don't love this family? Do you think I gave I didn't. Do you really think I gave 15 years of my life to support us from living on the streets, just so you can throw me out like trash?
She says,
Like last week's
this
trash.
is the drama I'm talking about, Geo. I don't need this.
What drama? No, What? No, mother. Look at me. Look at me.
She says,
Look at me. What drama?
she says, this is Eanhild. Eanhild, this is Geo. If he
No,
needs
no.
anything, if you need anything, please just tell her. I really need to go, Geo.
Mother, look at me. Look at me. You look at me in the fucking face right now.
She says, oh, I can't do with this. And she just walks off.
I'm not gonna let her. I'm gonna stand in front of her. Look at me. Mother, what is going on?
Let go of me now, she says.
No, I'm not like touching. I'm not touching her. I'm standing in front of her.
Well, then she's
you
going to
doing?
walk away.
What's all this? I'm gonna keep following. What's going on? Why all this? Why have, since the moment I've returned, why were you hellbent on tearing this family apart?
All right, at this,
And why is father as well?
so, okay, just a
you
pause.
think-
Just, what is Ava doing right now? We have to see what they're doing.
Definitely listening to this as well as she can without
Yeah.
standing too nearby. I feel like this is all of her attention right now because she's very.
And
Yeah.
you notice as well, all the nobles are listening too now. They're all watching because this is like juicy gossip. So everyone's like, "Ooh, what's happening
Oh, of
over
course.
there?" Yeah. What
And
is
this-
Crinkle doing?
Crinkle approaches these high nobles, and he's like, introduces himself as, "Hi, I'm Crinkle
Yes,
Barkide." I forgot his last name. I'm a hunter extraordinaire, bounty hunting and finding lost people and taking care of trouble. I found the little boy over there, the.
Yes. Shh, something's happening down there, and they're like trying to
Oh,
listen.
it's just a family. And they're like, oh, well, all right. And Crinkle comes up to the next person and says, like, pitches his skills and stuff like that. And he's like doing that while everybody's trying to pay attention down there. He doesn't care. He's trying to find more work.
This noble, she sees, she says, "Ooh, look at those ears," and she starts to like caress them. What is Rendar doing?
Not
So,
much.
just looking around. All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
did you say they touched Crinkle's ears?
Well, yeah, the one you just went up to.
Oh. She gets bitten in the hand. Hands off the queen! And a bunch like, god damn it, I'm
She
trying
screams,
to work.
"Ah!" She screams really loud. Everyone then looks at
Oh, it's
you.
okay, it's okay. Just.
She says,
yes,
"You
bugs,
bit me,
bugs.
you creep!" And she walks off.
We protect the queen. God damn you bastards.
All right, back to Geo.
Right. So, talk to me, mother. What is it you want me to do? Beg forgiveness from father?
I want you to just stop acting like this,
Acting like what?
like a child.
How? I'm the one acting like a child. Really? Because I'm pretty sure I'm the one that had to grow up very quickly. You didn't have a job. I was the only one that did. I sat on.
Boo
the street.
hoo! You're always the victim.
Oh really? Really? I'm the victim.
Can't you just be happy for us?
I
Look
am
what we
happy.
have. Then
I
just
am
leave it
happy.
alone.
No, mother. You don't understand. I am happy for you. Except father has taken upon himself to write me out of the family. Even though I am the eldest son, and I am the one who provided for everyone when he was gambling and drinking away our money.
Well,
What little money we had.
maybe if you start acting right, you'll get put back in it.
Oh, really? An allowance? I have to behave, don't I? Bark like a dog. Do I? Woof, 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 woof. Get on my
That
knees.
would be a start, Geo.
Yes. Kiss father's shoes.
No one is asking for this.
Yes. And I didn't ask for my family to turn their backs on me after all I've done. I've only wanted you to be comfortable. Why do you think I bought you that house?
And I am, so be happy for me. Otherwise, it seems like you just want something in return.
What do you think I want in return? Tell me, mother. Since you know me, I'm your
If
son.
you were doing it
you're my
from
mother.
the goodness of your heart, then nothing.
What do you want from me? What do you think I want from you?
She says, I don't know. Recognition,
What
probably.
Mother, what have I ever asked from you? What? Tell me.
Geo.
Just lore-wise, I genuinely have never. All I've ever done is give.
Uh-huh.
Genuinely, it was like miserable. Seriously miserable.
And she's just like, just be happy for us.
You want me to be happy for you when all of you agreed to cast me out of the family?
She says,
Was it a group?
talk
Was it
to
a
your
group vote?
father about that, Geo.
What? I just want to ask, Mother.
It's
Was it a
his
group
money.
vote? Was it a group vote?
It's his money.
Yes, I'm sure everything belongs to him. Well, as long as Robert and Claudia are happy, and I'm going to just gently caress her cheek, if you'll let me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're happy, then I believe it's time to say goodbye.
She says, yeah.
When I do leave Mother, when I do leave here and Waterdeep for the last time, try to think better thoughts of me. I love you. And tell Robert and Claudia's that as well. And perhaps one day I shall bring Morgan back. I shall bring Morgan back and she'll be with you.
And how do you plan on doing that?
I'm a very powerful mage, Mother. Soon enough, I will be able to warp reality as I choose, as I wish.
So she says, stop bringing up this, Geo. She is gone. She's dead. You're always bringing up the past.
And I shall bring her back to this family, and she will be happy. She will live the life she deserves to live. All right? Now, can you be happy for her, for my sake? And I shall be happy when she is back.
She says, bring her back and I will guarantee your father will put you back in that will.
I don't care about the bloody will anymore, Mother.
She rolls her eyes.
You've made your... Jesus Christ, when the hell did my mother become like the... All I ever wished was for all of you to be happy. But if you're happy, including Father, then I shall leave it. I shall leave you all to it. You don't have to see me, acknowledge me ever again. But when I bring Morgan back, if I do, you will welcome her back with open arms. At the very least.
Of course I would.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mother. I love you.
She goes and continues to talk to the girl next to her. All right, so yeah, the rest of you see Geo walk away from his mom. What is Crankle doing?
He is starting to head over to these people who are by the sleigh talking like, it was an accident, and trying to introduce himself. Hello, I'm Kringle Barkhide.
I'm gonna walk past Ava, and I'm saying, Ava, I'm going to retire to the empty house back in the castle ward next to the market. You've been, the place we were just at before when we brought the boy back. If when all of you have had your fun for the night, then please reconvene and I shall bring up the mansion. Have fun.
So Crinkle, yeah, you kind of startle this elf. She's very tall, very fair skin. She's clearly a high elf, and she looks down at you, and her eyes are like, oh. She said, oh, hello.
Hello, ma'am. I am Kringle. I'm a hunter extraordinaire, bounty hunting, finding lost people, taking care of certain bandit groups.
I don't need any services. How did you get into this party?
Oh, I was the one who saved the boy.
Oh, that makes sense. And then her and the other elf man just walk away.
Motherfucking elves. Goddamn snooty sons of bitches.
Especially high elves, yeah.
Aw.
You hate elves anyway, so...
Yeah, he does. He'll do it. He'll work.
That's awesome. Yeah, as you're walking this way, though, Elva sees you, and she says, oh, I just wanted to thank you again, Crankle, for bringing my son back to me. That was very nice of you.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime you need a hire. I found the mage to bring him back. When I found him, they already chopped him up into little
She kind of covers his ears. It was nice seeing you again, Mr. Crankle, and she walks away with the kid.
What? I mean, like the boy wasn't there.
And you just hear the boy, Mom, what is she talking about? Or what is he talking about?
Do they lose their memories when they...
I mean, he just woke up on a table. Like, what happened? What happened? No one really told him he was dead, I don't think.
No. I mean, like, he doesn't remember getting eaten alive by hags because they love their meat fresh.
No. It's called trauma.
Like, he'll wake up in the middle of the night and have night terrors.
Yeah, that's what's probably going to happen to him.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a... And he walks back up to Ava. And like, where do you think they keep the booze around here? Might as well get my thirst.
Oh, you see people walking around with trays, like the servants.
Oh, he tries.
One walks right by you as I guess you're small though, and they're holding up the trays. So your fairies.
Like, oh, hey, right here. Bring that down. Bring it down,
sir. And they lower it down for you. There's like.
And he does like.
Yeah, some glasses.
3, like 1 in between. If they're like wine flutes or whatever flute type thing, he does
champagne.
like 3 in his fingers, and like Wolverines it.
I guess it'd be mead, like a very fancy mead. Awesome.
Bougie.
Yeah, she walks off.
Oh boy.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go find the mother real quick.
Okay.
And just talk to her quietly enough that I don't want her kid to hear. Just kind of pull her off to the side.
Talking about Elva or
just like let her
Gio's
know.
mom?
Yeah, Alva.
Okay.
No, not Gio's mom. Well, maybe we'll see. Alva, and I'll just like let her know out of shot of her kid, or I'll just kind of whisper it. But I'll just basically let her know the like downsides of resurrection. He's gonna feel like shit for a couple days, like real bad. That's normal. It'll pass. Like give it kind of 4 days ish.
She's like covering his ears, giving you a look like, like please.
Yeah. It's the
okay.
effects of you know whatever. I won't like say out.
Yeah.
And then I'll just walk away
Yeah.
because I don't want to talk to her. But I do want to go find. Fuck. Yeah, I want to go find Gio's mom.
Okay.
That conversation sucked. That fucking sucked to hear.
Yeah. You
I don't think she's ever really felt bad for him before. Like she kind of vaguely understood the sitch, and then she heard that and was like, oh, that's shitty.
Yeah. You see her talking to those high elves with her assistant.
I'll walk up and I'll have changed. Well, my armor won't look like armor anymore, so I won't look all.
Yeah, I'd assumed it was in like noblish style.
Yeah, some dress or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
All right. You walk up and she says, "Oh, I'm Ava, right?"
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Welcome to our lodge.
Thank you. I just wanted to apologize for the rude entrance. It's
She says, we were expecting something.
Well, so about that, I know it doesn't come across like this because I'll admit your son's kind of an asshole. He fucking loves you guys.
She says, I know he'll come around.
No, it's not about coming around. He's got shit to deal with. He's okay. It's not my place, but he's hurt by everything. So maybe just try to hear it from his perspective. I'm gonna go now, but
Okay, yeah. She says,
just actually try to listen.
She says, I've been listening to it all my life.
I think you've been listening. I don't think you've been hearing him. That's all. Thank you for the party.
Yeah,
have a nice night.
I appreciate that. Right?
I'm gonna go try to catch up with. I'm gonna tell Crankle and Rendar that I'm leaving. That these parties kind of suck anyway. Once the good booze is gone, it's all shit downhill from here. So I'm gonna go.
All right. Yeah. So she sees Rendar just sitting on that bench by himself, watching. No one wants to talk to him.
How's it going, big guy?
I can see Rendar just sitting there with his bow tie.
Oh, you look so cute.
Oh no, I gave him a proper full Windsor a regular tie.
Okay.
Aww.
It's going.
Do you want to leave? These parties kind of suck.
Yeah.
If you don't have your head up your ass, these are no fun. Let's get out of here. I think Crankle's gonna drink them dry and then meet us back at our place. But you want to go?
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. I think Gio just left too, so maybe we can catch up with him.
Oh no! I thought Ava was still at the door, at the double doors at that time. I walked past you and I told you that I'm going back.
Oh, okay.
I
hadn't gone very far. Just been eavesdropping on your drama.
I even said your real name, or your correct name.
I know you did. That's why she figured shit hit the fan, because you said her real name.
All right. So you meet up with Crinkle on the way out. Crinkle, do you leave with them or do you stay to drink?
I think you're muted, Cody.
I see him lighting up. But...
Oh, sorry.
There it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Kringle will go to where they have the good booze, where they're refilling all the little flying flutes.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like a big jug, he's gonna stand underneath it and just pop the cork and just drink it while it's flowing out while no one's looking. And he'll cast. I do have an invisibility.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you walk over to this door. You see this is like the kitchen. There's a lot of foods and things being prepared on the table. You do see a big cask of like mead.
I go invisible for 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. And I go to the cask and I pop the cork and I start draining it and drinking it while it's saying, and I just get shit-faced drunk to the point where they find me, but I'm so drunk to fight, they just throw me out of my ass, and I slowly walk back. But I tried to fill up my flask and everything with the good booze, and they had to fight me. I fight them to get more booze. They're little pixies are swarming them, and dust's everywhere. They finally throw my ass out.
Yep, I like it. So yeah, they're just get out, and they finally get you out. But yeah, you got some nice booze in your flask. Wasted drunk.
And I stumble back to where I forget where he lives at first. So I'm running around, and then some guards that saw me there.
Good thing you're the tracker.
Try to chase me. I'm the pixies pick me up and fly me on top of a roof, and I finally make it, and they drop me off into the front of the house.
I love it.
On the doorsteps.
Yeah, I love that.
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's great.
And that was Kringle's night out.
I love it. We're going to have to do some carousing events for you. So that's where we'll leave our game today. You guys going back towards Giovanni's empty home. Wow. These are mentally, I don't know, exhausting.
Man, that hurt. I was like, oh, like usually I'm like, okay, Giovanni kind of brings it on himself, but that sucked.
Yeah, so we leave with you guys going to meet Gio at his house after you just found out his family is now this massively wealthy noble family in Waterdeep. They had some kind of surprise wealth fortune just show up.
Yeah, Ragnar just wants to grab him by the face and pick them up and move them out of the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can't wait till Gio gets wish. I wish they were poor. Oh man.
Well, how'd you guys like today's episode of Gio's Family
That was
Drama?
good.
It was funny.
Oh, this is great.
I forgot.
The fight at the beginning. Oh my god. I was like, are we murder hoboing? We're going murder hobo.
No. I forgot my charisma is so low on this character. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to
It's so fun. We're the -1 charisma squad. We all like no one should talk ever except for Giovanni.
Yeah, seriously.
We're all assholes.
So what is going through Gio's head though? Like, is he...
Maybe we'll find. I think we'll find out in the next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
2 weeks later.
Oh yeah, shit, we're not here next week. Fuck damn it, I want to talk to Giovanni so badly.
Ah, god
I
damn.
don't know get anything, but all the same.
I will say this much: when everybody gets back, the mansion door will already be open.
Oh, like I have to figure out if my character wants to hug him or if I just do. Oh, I feel so bad for him.
Good.
Well, for what it's worth, he's been an asshole to Ava, but like, not that kind of. He's just been.
She
catty.
doesn't care though. No, she is aware that that is not. I don't know. She's not offended by it.
Where is
She's
Leandra?
accepted that's just
Where's Leandra? Where's Leandra?
Leandra?
We need someone to
She's,
punch right now. It's like locker room, just taking her anger out.
She's
against
long gone.
The lockers.
Ah, come on.
I feel like it wouldn't be very satisfying punching her because her armor class is lower than Gio's and she's got negative strength. I feel like it just wouldn't be satisfying.
It's like steal her glasses, give her a swirly in the toilet. Something cathartic, you know?
Yeah. Only for her to pop up and power word kill your ass or some shit. Where is she? I know vaguely where she's at, but I am curious what she's doing these days.
Yeah, she would be with Mordenkainen in his tower.
Mordenkainen.
Teleporting that tower to different places. He's doing research on
Oh,
spells.
bless.
Yep.
Yeah, are they still researching the one thing that you said?
I'm trying to remember which one it was. Was it
There's the big one
the
that might actually be useful for Giovanni's sister.
I just want to say it was
Yes. Yep.
it was
Okay.
absolutely hilarious when Sebastian said, "Oh, she's with him, just teleporting the tower like she's the secretary." Like more because you kind of almost worded it in a way where it's her only job is to just help teleport the tower around.
Oh.
That'd be super funny.
Yeah.
Like
Tower
like,
transport.
I'll work for me,
Yeah.
and you'll get everything, and then you just become the secretary.
You're just like an entry level, like unpaid assistant.
Using all these buzzwords in the fucking job advertisement.
Yeah. All right,
Great
you start
pay.
with 0 pay, but it's great experience.
I will kind of need you to put a down payment of 200 gold pieces for the classes that you're gonna have to attend.
But you can put this on your resume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now-
It looks great on a resume.
Now you don't have to pay for it because we'll just be taking out of your paycheck. We'll just be taking it out of your first few paychecks. All right, don't worry about it.
Oh boy, that'd be super
It's
funny.
just so.
Leandra the intern
Jesus.
Yeah,
pops back
it's a foot in the
in.
door, right?
Just pops back in one day. Her hair's messy. I'm sorry. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
I thought there was power involved. I thought it would be great.
The printer never
Go mad.
works. All he does is get me to Xerox things.
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I have been in hell for the last year and a half.
Then Giovanni shuts the door on her.
I don't know.
Well, I don't
you.
know. It's free teleporting.
Well, she would
Nah,
have
nah.
she would have the key. Well, maybe not have the key, but she would know about the key.
That's true. I could get. I'm just gonna show up in your mansion one day. Oh, hey. Oh dear. Sorry, I couldn't borrow a book. Do you still have that one? All right.
He never
Thank
takes
you,
it
goodbye.
off though, so he always has it.
I'll go with
but-
them. It's fine. We'll
yeah.
road trip to Gio's mansion. Hello, everyone. Just checking in. How are we all doing?
It's
All right.
Was was Krenkel there when any of that happened? I don't think so.
She
He
was
met
there.
her
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
briefly, yeah.
All right, so you
She was
know
there
about
for like
the
2
key.
days and then was like, all right, goodbye.
She was able to see the pixies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
That's
right. Because she has half true sight. That's right.
She was the only one.
Yeah. The rest of us are still half convinced you're insane, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, like
works.
I'm using Mage Hand to make everything.
Yeah, but then you're just like, you're really good at ventriloquism. Oh, for the queen!
Yeah.
That would be
all for the
the funniest
queen,
thing if that
buddy.
was like, yeah. Okay, sweetie. All right, little gnome. Okay.
Just
That'd
has
be
that
really
serial killer wide eye stares. He's playing around with the little marionette puppets.
funny.
All for the queen. Oh, stop it, guys.
I kind of want to make a character like that now.
Oh,
Stop
that'd be
messing
really
with me.
funny.
I'm not the queen. I'm not the queen.
Don't tell me I'm pretty in a crown. Oh, good.
All right, you guys have a good night. See you in 2 weeks.
Good night, guys.
Or I'll
Yeah, see you all
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
see you in
Bye,
2 weeks.
everybody.
Cody, Adam, I'll see you on
Have a
Saturday
good
for some
night.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Have fun in Star Trek.
Bring
That's
your
not this
communicators.
Oh, wait.
Have fun on
Yeah, we'll be
Saturday.
there.
Yeah, because of your trip. Right?
I keep
That's
forgetting
14th.
about it.
Yeah, that's
All right.
14th. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Good
bye
night,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time. If you liked what you watched, you can catch my other games on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Feel free to join my Discord channel for updates. And it's been fun. See ya.